Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another immersive story gameplay stream. Today's going to be Springfield, which came out like almost about a week ago. Finally got around to starting the story, and that's going to be today's stream. Honestly, we're going to get straight into it. Shah, welcome, bro. How are you? Well, indeed. Yeah, I'm not going to waste any time. We're just gonna get right into it. Let me just clean these real quick. I haven't even done my dailies. It's kind of triggering me, but I'll do it after the stream because the story might take a little while. So let's just get this let's just get through the story as much as we can first, and then I'll worry about my dailies off stream or something. Hey Fives, how you doing, bro? Is this the horse racing country game, bro? I've seen that everywhere, man. It's kind of funny. It's so silly, but funny at the same time. I think once like the hype and the meme dies down, I think people will forget about it. I don't know. You're starting today? Yeah. No, I'm not pulling today. I'm starting the story today. What? No, the horse racing? No, I'm not starting horse racing. I'm just we're doing story today. No, I'm not pulling horses, dude. But yeah, look, I'll do a quick intro. I'm looking forward to this story. You guys know how I feel. Like Springfield's one of the waifus. She's definitely going to be a part of my team. I'll pull for her eventually. Not today though. Maybe after we finish the story. After Dongju, Xiaoju, Wuju, Gongju, whatever her name, it was relatively good. So if it continues at that kind of momentum and kind of a bit higher, I think I'll be satisfied. But it's like, even just looking at this image, like Macchiato, Zhao Yu, Springfield, it's got a bit of a grittiness to it. I'm already getting the vibes. I'm already getting a good feeling, good vibes, and I reckon it's going to be a good story. And hopefully it is a good story. So like I said, I do like Springfield. And it better not be like the slice of life quality rubbish. Sarah Layla, welcome. How are you? Please do Platoon daily. Yeah, okay. It's quite a long story. Yeah. It is. Well, I'm gonna get started today, and then next week I'm gonna do as many streams as I can, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just so we kind of get it all done. And then, because I've still got to pull for her as well, and there's some like other stuff like the inverse ciphers. There's always a lot to do. How much time do I have before this caps? That's it. Okay. Let's just put the volume up. You're gonna need 2-3 days on story. Yeah. Apparently it's pretty long. We'll see how we go. Usually when I start to get tired from speaking too much, is usually like around the point where I usually want to stop it without rushing through, because it does get exhausting. But hopefully it doesn't just ramble on and on and on and on and on and on. I'm gonna put the music up because the sound in the menu compared to the sound in the story is like not even the same. It's like much lower in game than it is in story than it is on menu. So it might get a bit loud just for a minute. Music volume, put it to 20. Okay, so what are we on? Master volume. Hold on, wait. Settings, sound, okay. Master volume 100. Yep. Music 20. Sound effects 10. Voice 20. Video 16. Okay, let's go. How do you even say this word? Mimis Bruners? Is it like German? I don't know what it is. Yeah, Mimis Bruners Loop. Part 1. Story. Let's have a quick look, so... Okay, I think part 1 might be pretty straightforward, and I think part 2 might be the long one. We'll see how we go. Mimis Brunner! Das ist Mimis Brunner! Okay. Now that we've got the cringe out the way, let's do this. Be quick, don't let the target escape from the encirclement. Sabrina. I'm allergic to a lot of things. I have issues, okay guys? I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We've all got our demons, alright? Leave me alone. Sorry. Gunfire. Footsteps. Heartbeats. Ooh, I like the cinematic intro. and the sound of hushed conversation slowly growing ever closer. Where did she even slip off to? This is all because you guys pulled out your guns all of a sudden. Hehe, she went that way, I saw it. The commander adjusts her breathing in the hope that it will help her avoid detection a while longer. Though with this many people searching for her, it won't be long before she is found. The commander counts the seconds in her head. Did the grenade just go off or something? 10 seconds. 20 seconds. 30. Hey, she's over there, isn't she? I can see the hem of her clothes sticking out behind the bushes. I think this is like an explosion just happened and we're on the floor. Huh? In this direction? Teehee. Let me help you guys. Let's split up and flank her. The commander holds her breath, tightening the grip on her gun from behind the thick bushes. I think it's a simulation. It's a simulation. The footsteps get closer and closer. It looks like her luck has ran. Oh, hold on. I heard something over there. Eh? Maybe she's hiding over there after all. Let's go have a look. Thanks to Groz's distraction, the encroaching footsteps have stopped. Commander heaves a sigh of relief, then uses the opportunity to take aim at the two figures moving away from her. Ammo, check. Range, check. Angle, check. Hey, we're at a resort? What is this? Hey, this looks nice. The commander swings out from the bushes and fires a shot at the nearest enemy. Quote unquote. Bang. Ah! So that's where you are. Oh, it's Perry. But Perry looks ultra pale here, man. She looks unhealthy. Perry swiftly dodges the shot. The round hits the parasol behind her, exploding into a puff of colored dye. Commander shifts her gun to fire at Sabrina nearby. As Sabrina lifts her shield to block the bullets, the commander takes the opportunity to escape from the encirclement and makes a dash toward the circular corridor located not far away. This is definitely a simulation. A training simulation. Sabrina, don't let the commander break out of her encirclement. Oof, hey, we haven't seen Sabrina in a while, man. It's nice to see Sabrina. Coming. Since the commander's position was over here as we guessed, the sound just now must be... Bloody inai da yo. Let's think about it later. If we keep talking, the commander will slip away. You better not drain it, Shakri. Macchiato. No, hey, all the crew's here, man. All the girls are here. I don't need you to remind me. The squad is here. 1575. The practice match has started. Received. The practice match has started. Defense mode activated. 1575 responds to Macchiato's command, causing a large number of 1575 lookalikes to start converging near the pool. As Macchiato evades the moppies chasing her, she starts running in the commander's direction, hot on her heels. Oh! Ah! And Doris, when are you coming, please? I need you. Meech too. We should also, oh my. And Doris turns to look at Meech too. She discovers Meech too a few steps away, fluffing up a cushion on a pool lounge before proceeding to lie down on it. Oh, this is a good spot. And Doris, I'll leave the fighting to you, okay? I'm gonna take a nap. Classic Meech too. Meech too closes her eyes slowly, her face in a state of serenity. Her soft snoring can now be heard. Hey, are you going to sleep now? You can't be helped since this is a practice match. Bro, I need this, Andoris. The moppies swarm towards the corridor. Andoris moves Michi back a little before readying her gun and joining the moppies. Should I put the voice volume a little bit higher? I feel like it could be just a tad bit higher. On the other side, Perry and Sabrina are working together, slowly gaining ground on the commander. Desk. The commander hastily dodges their shots, then sprints towards the end of the corridor in an attempt to regroup with Crozer on the other side. However, Shakri and Macchiato team up to block Crozer's advance. Hehe, leave Miss Crozer to us, everyone. Just don't let the commander get away. Laugh hard. Crozer is forced into battle with Shakri and Macchiato, and the situation intensifies all of a sudden. Commander doesn't have the luxury of time to deal with, because Perry and others are fast approaching. Surround her in the 10 o'clock direction. Don't let the commander escape. Here, leave it to me. Hehe. There's nowhere else to run. Commander, why don't you surrender? Sabrina's so cute. Oh, hey! Hey! This is the new character, yeah? The sugar addict? Like the tank? Lind. Tish, that easy. Hey, she's not bad, man. I dig it. Yeah. Okay, nice. So introduction straight in. Let's go. New doll. New doll unlocked. Lind. Phew. Forced into a dead end at last, the commander grasps for breath as she points her gun at Perry. I'm gonna put the voice up like just by 2 after this. In her peripheral vision, she sees Groza break through Shakri and Marchiori's encirclement and rush towards her. She's part of Frostfall with Cheetah and... Oh, okay, I didn't even know if Cheetah had like a team and stuff. But Perry has already raised the gun. I don't know anything about Cheetah, actually. I think little to know. This is the end of the battle, Commander. Cheetah bestie. Oh, because they're both like lolly sugar kind of fanatics? I think I get it. The bullet flies out with a bang. Commander. I think this is like a indoor combat simulation practice with the commander and the dolls. Oh my goodness. Oh my dear. Oh, bro, this is unfair, man. They're trying to sell the skin. Yeah, I got the commander. We're winning for sure. Mike, how is this even? Om nom 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 nom. This is great. I'll carry on after eating my fill. Bro, ample bustage, dude. Groza, I'm fine. Come over and cover me. Acknowledged. It's actually tactical, so if she gets shot in the chest, because she's the doll, she has like, it's kind of like extra layer of defense before it gets to her, like, vital parts, you know what I'm saying? When you think about it, it's actually logical. Okay, it's just, who we bringing? Shah, you gotta make some gold today, bro. She keeps fitting her frame, actually. Okay, I'm just gonna auto this while I, like, have a sip of water and just, rest my voice. Pretty sure Glass gonna one-shot it anyways. So isn't 5 actually imagine she keeps feeling the more accurate fridge units actually? Was that it for that one? That was a quick little intro, I think. It was. Okay, I'll just put the voice volume just a bit higher. $22. Okay. Let's continue. Sorry about that. I just feel like it's a bit low for you guys. I can hear it fine, but... Okay, that's done. Let this competition be a momentary break in our long journey. By the way, you can set the ultimate animation speed in the settings now. I don't know why they didn't announce. Oh, it's fine. It's okay. Thanks, though. Thanks for the heads up. I didn't know you could do that. Hey, this is really nice, man. Very nice vibes. Now that the battle is over, the dolls stow their weapon before walking up to the commander. Despite her efforts to evade and having Groza come to her aid, the commander has been inevitably riddled with bullets after the coordinated assault launched by the other dolls. Dude, the commander doesn't stand a chance. Like, these are literally walking Terminators. Don't let the appearance fool you. You were shot in the chest, in the back, and in your left arm. A total of 3 areas. Are you alright, Commander? Yeah. Yeah, I think the voice is perfect now. Springfield commissioned me to custom order these bullets through special channels. You know, even if they hit a human, the results would be flashy, but they shouldn't hurt at all. Oh, it's kind of like paintball. But where did Perry come from? I don't remember her. She just kind of appeared. Are we going to get some kind of introduction? She wasn't in the previous story. Are you still not going to enter the tournament tomorrow with that in mind, Commander? I can't. Gia MP5. No, I should call you Perry now. Or maybe we're going to get introduction. These die bullets may not be dangerous, but it's still a bit much for me to really go up against dolls in combat. It is. You were the first to land a shot on me, weren't you? That was right in the middle of my chest too. A textbook shot. Your counterattacks are impressive too, Commander. Especially that ambushing shot from the bushes, that really scared me. I still ended up getting flanked by you and Sabrina, didn't I? How did this so-called practice match turn into a surround and destroy operation against me? Bro, that face. I wouldn't have had the chance to shoot you in your arm if we didn't flank you, Commander. Once Grozzo arrived, your defenses pretty much became airtight. Ah, okay. Hey, Shiki. How you doing, bro? Welcome. How are you? Additionally, you were besieged from all sides, yet still managed... I mean, I was just thinking out loud. I'm pretty sure the game has a way of introducing, like, how she fits into all this anyways. Ah, that is true. Looks like Hide 404 will have to keep improving on the mission Klukai assigned to you guys. Mission? Does Hide 404 also have to complete a mission during the tournament? That's good, bro. Not exactly. It's just that Leader Klukai and Balka are working on a commission at the moment, so they are unable to attend. Right, okay. Michiru and I have been sent to win this tournament in 404's name, so the commander doesn't forget who the most important dolls... who the most important dolls out of all the others are. Isn't it like a little competition between, I think, just the dolls and the commander? As well as like kind of training. Speaking of Michiru, where did she go? I didn't see her in the practice match just now. But that's okay, man. You do what you gotta do, bro. That's fine. It's on YouTube anyways if you want to watch afterwards. Michiru has been sleeping on the lounger all this while. It makes Shakri super upset to see Michiru sleep during such an intense battle. I moved her in a little. I moved her in a little so any stray. What? I moved her in a little. So am I reading that wrong? I moved her in a little so any stray rounds won't hit her. The commander looks in the direction that Andorus points towards. A set of legs can be seen sticking out underneath the lounge by the pool. Set of legs stopped seizing. Michiru has been sleeping soundly from up until now without even changing her pose, despite all the gunfire around her during the match. She tucked Michiru in so she wouldn't get shot. Ah, okay. She's such a laid-back doll. Classic Andorus and mummy vibes. But if Michiru's sleeping, then who's the one who shot me in the back? The one who shot me in the back must be... I need to take a breath and just take it easy. The commander turns her gaze towards Macchiato, who hasn't said a word the whole time. What? What are you looking at me for? You're already being attacked from multiple angles, so why should I waste any bullets on you? Besides, you're not a participant in tomorrow's tournament anyway, but I love Macchiato. Macchiato's tone is composed enough, but her ears begin burning red and she also averts her gaze. Fair enough. An interesting thing to say is that I will go visit Mika Team headquarters at the end of the... Oh, nice, man. She's such a... Nah, not really, man. She's just kind of like, you know, does her own thing, doesn't really want to, like, be in the spotlight. Bit of a shy, you know. Bit of a shy guy. Gets the job done. So the last shot probably hit me during the chaos. Perry, it was you who shot me, wasn't it? You've become much more ruthless during the few years we spent apart, I see. Perry looks very sick. Like, she looks like she needs help. I did hope for a chance to show you how much I've grown, but that wasn't me. You never gave me any openings to shoot you, Commander. I wouldn't have held back if I did find a chance to shoot you, of course. Perry smiles with her head held high. Her petite frame seems to radiate energy. And who could it have been? Never mind. It's not really important. It's true that you've grown a lot, Perry. You did well in applying pincer attack tactics. It's all thanks to everyone being willing to listen to my proposed plan. Hey, Lind. She looks like a bit of an edgelord. Like the expression. Alright, why hasn't Springfield arrived yet? By the way, it's all thanks to her that Sabrina and I were able to come here. Bro, it's a full party right now. It's an absolute puss fest right now. If it wasn't for Springfield covertly contacting us about the relaxation of the agreement, who knows how much longer we'd have to wait before we could see... It's a proper harem right now. We could see the commander again. Yeah, this tournament was organized by Springfield and the Zakera Cafe. I mean, Zakera Scott, right? That's right, we got our hands on this commission thanks to Zakera's connections. Shush, Leila, shush. The commander looks at Macchiato and nods with a smile. Good work and sorry for the trouble, everyone. Even though you all barely arrived aboard the Elmo from the Zakera, you're already helping out with these random tasks. It's all because a certain someone kept people worried by staying cooped up in the ops room all day. I meant that Springfield will get worried about you, okay? Springfield! Bro, she's so cute. No need to be modest, Markyoto. You've been quite dedicated to making the preparations for this commission. She's so sweet, man. She's like, she has to be like the sweetest doll in the game. Like, sweetness overload. Springfield, where did you pop out from? Springfield has appeared behind the others out of the blue while holding a metal tray in her hands. It even comes with refreshments. The tray bears a glass of some kind of beautifully colored carbonated drink garnished with fresh fruit, exuding a cool, inviting fragrance. Even comes with refreshments. Delicious. Would you like a glass, Commander? This is a special mix that I prepared for this event. The members of the Zakera, along with Sabrina, all helped to provide inspiration for this mix. Wholesome out of 10. Yeah, bro. Absolutely wholesome out of 10. Springfield walks up to the Commander with the tray in hand. As the others watch the Commander expectantly, she raises the glass and takes a sip. Ah, that was quite refreshing. Looks like this collaboration between Sabrina and Zakera is a massive success. I'm glad you liked it. Springfield gathers the other dolls while the Commander speaks to Sabrina. She then nods to the Commander. Everyone's here now, Commander. So got maybe announcement. If you have no objections, I'll go ahead and brief everyone on the details and rules for the event. My voice is nice too. Sure, let's begin. And let me start by welcoming you to the Platinum Resort, everyone. This is where our commission will be located this time. Yeah, it's a very nice resort. Our client for this event is Saga Technologies, a civilian device manufacturing company from the Green Zone. They are the ones who organized the venue and covered all our expenses for this event. Okay. It must have taken quite a large sum to book a resort this grand for an event, especially in a post-apocalyptic world. This looks a little too nice. The Commander looks around at the surprisingly decent environment of the resort. Yeah. A stylish, clean, and minimalist-looking design for the buildings, and the corridors are shaded by lush trees. A spacious grand pool is filled with shimmering waves, and the clear waters within reflecting parasols and the azure sky on its surface. Indeed. Saga Technologies has stated that this commission is of utmost importance to them, so they are willing to spend big for their collaboration with us. This place happens to be situated along the Alamos route to Lviv and close to the Intercontinental Railway Station, yet it is relatively isolated at the same time. This resort is easy for guests to reach and also helps them conceal their movements. This is quite convenient for us. It must have been difficult to plan and take all that into account. I simply did what I should, Commander. Zakere's squad is now under the Alamo after all. Oh, okay, nice. In addition, this vacation hasn't really been given to us free of charge. I'll need everyone to work with me so that we can assist Saga Technologies in testing out their products. Okay. It's like a weapons manufacturer or something of some kind, and for like testing it out. Are you referring to that 1575? The Commander's gaze falls on the 1575 standing beside Springfield. The 1575 is a moderately sized service type machine, and the reason why everyone has gathered here. 1575 and the other service type machines in the practice match are new products from our sponsor, which will be released in the market soon. Can you introduce yourself to everyone, 1575? Of course, Miss Springfield. I am a civilian, all-purpose service-type machine independently developed and produced by Saga Technologies Limited, the newest product in the Moppy series, the MoPro 1.5. Building on the old 1.0 series, the internal programming of this new series is equipped with a variety of new operation modes, allowing it to satisfy an even wider variety of needs compared to before. Straight up clanker, dude. It has like a nice voice for a pretty basic looking model. I am Task Series 1575, one of the staff members working at this event, the doll tournament. I shall assist Miss Springfield in the completion of this tournament. Yeah, bro. Dimitri died for this, bro. Only to have a bunch of basic ass clanker models coming in full force, being manufactured. As you already know, our sponsor recently started installing defensive and anti-theft measures into these machines in response to consumer demands. Due to a need for meaningful testing data to be used in the subsequent tuning of these features, Saga Technologies has issued a commission for the tests. After discussions with our sponsor, we have decided to carry out these tests in the form of a toll tournament. Okay, like we get it, established. There's a company, they want us to test their product. Just move on now. Like, if I was writing this in real time, oh, we get it, move on. Alright, moving on. Any more and you're draining it. Manager Sharkry has a question. What's the matter? If we are just here to test the abilities of these moppies, why do we have to be participants in this tournament as well? Why can't we just attack them and be done with it? With a dark story, all these sacrifices and these men, all this clunker to walk about straight up, dude. I'll explain this one. Although there is a recent increase in the numbers aboard the Elmo, bro, the Elmo is jamming. Our future conflicts will also be more dangerous than before. I'm hoping that this tournament will help everyone gain a better understanding of each other's propensities in combat, hence improving coordination. This is a commission, but it's also part of... Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. Whole new bunch of dolls, whole new synergies, whole new chemistry, whole new tactics. Have some practice. Okay, yeah, logical. Indeed, I would like everyone to engage in combat with the 1575 as much as possible within the allowed limits during the tournament. All data generated within the tournament will be recorded for the sake of monitoring the product's operation. So that's how it is. Sharkra gets it now. Could you explain the rules to us now, manager? Of course. Allow me to continue then. There will be 8 of us participating in this tournament. Groza, Andoris, Michitu, Macchiato, Sharkri, Perry, Sabrina, and Lind. 1, 2, yeah. Aside from us, the 100 Mopies here, with the exception of 1575, will take part in the tournament as enemy units. Each participant and each Moppy will carry a sticker assigned to them, as well as marking rounds procured for this tournament. Each doll or Moppy will be eliminated once hit by these rounds, and all their stickers will then belong to the one who took them down. Okay, it's kind of like paintball. The tournament will begin tomorrow morning at 9 AM, lasting for a duration of 3 hours. Once the clock strikes 12, the participant who owns the most stickers will be declared the champion of the tournament and receive a cash prize. Here, is that the special prize you mentioned before you arrived, Springfield? That's right. We took out a portion of a commission fee as a special cash prize to be rewarded to the doll who takes the champion spot. The value of the cash prize is this. Springfield makes a hand gesture. Wow, that's a pretty big sum. I did hear Springfield mention that the commission fee was huge this time, but I did not expect the price to be this big as well. Indeed, the remuneration for this commission is substantial enough to cover the Almo's expenses for the next 3 months. I asked the Zucchero to take it on since the timing just so happens to line up with the Almo's maintenance downtime, while the resort is also en route to our destination. Don't underestimate the intensity of this tournament just because it's in a nice environment and there's a prize to be won, okay? You will have to either eliminate all the other participants or have the highest number of stickers. Correct, this tournament won't be an easy one, as the commander mentioned. Yet, this difficulty is precisely what gives meaning to a tournament, don't you agree? The commander and I will be looking forward to a spectacular performance from all of you. Springfield smiles as she brings out the map of the tournament, grounds on her terminal, and shows it to everyone. I'm sending the map of the tournament grounds to everyone now. The tournament grounds will be limited to the interior of this resort. This includes a total of 7 locations: the guest room area of the resort, the surveillance room, the storage, the kitchen, the restaurant, the lobby, and the central pool area. The restaurant will be set aside as a safe zone where combat is prohibited. You may do as you wish in the resort's other facilities. Participants are eliminated once hit. You must then proceed to the safe zone right away. You are not allowed to remain in the active parts of the tournament grounds. The commander and I will serve as referees, observing the progress of the tournament from within the safe zone to ensure fairness in the tournament. 1575 will provide us with any assistance needed. Springfield stows her terminal once she sees that all the participants have received the map and are looking at it. The use of other weapons is prohibited in this tournament, and you are not allowed to damage the facilities. If you run into any trouble during the tournament, you may contact me or the commander. I feel like if after the commander, I feel like Springfield is basically like 2IC or something, like above Groza. I feel like if anything were to happen to the commander, Springfield will be like the commander, like the vice commander or something. Last but not least, feel free to form teams as you wish. Just be mindful to observe the rules throughout the tournament. With that, I pray for your success. Springfield ends her explanation with a smile. The scene fills with the chatter of dolls. Hehe, this sounds pretty challenging. Chakra can't wait. Do you want to team up with me, Sabrina? Our practice match just now has already shown that our odds of winning are high if the two of us team up. Sure enough, I'll be able to buy that new toolkit if we win the prize. The limited collector's edition doesn't seem to be readily available though. You don't have to worry about that. I have connections with the underground brokers, so I can guarantee you that toolkit so long as we win the prize. Really? Yeah, however, if we really do win, I would like to ask you for a favor, Sabrina. I'd like you to make a unique gift with that toolkit, something that even I can't get through my connections. I want to give it to... Wait, no, that's confidential for now. Confidential, my ass. You're obviously giving that gift that someone we all know about. I'll prepare a gift if I win too. Well, it's for the commander, isn't it? Come on, guys. Alright, it's settled then, Perry. Let's team up and win the cash prize. It would be nice to win that cash prize, but I believe that later Klukai sent us over hoping that we would focus on growing and improving ourselves through this tournament. Isn't that right, Michtu? Classic. Oh, should Sharpie find someone to work for us as well? Commander? Don't worry, Commander. I'll do my best to win the cash prize. Once I do, we'll finally be able to finish the recipe for the energy boosting tea. Ah, Groza. No, that's not it. Why does it feel like someone's missing from the scene? Where's Lind? Oh yeah, where is Lind? Probably doing some lines of like whispers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just saw her now. Wasn't she near the pool? How did she suddenly go missing? I'll contact her. Springfield rings Lynn's contact, but she does not pick up the call. If it's Lynn, she probably snuck off somewhere halfway through the explanation of rules, probably. She's unsociable and doesn't pick up calls. Feels like she hasn't changed at all. Maybe she went searching for sweets. Yeah. Lind without sugar is like me without food. We'll both lose their energy. True. In that case, to make sure Sabrina is all lively and energetic tomorrow, maybe I should prepare more food for tonight? Whoa, Manager Springfield, are you going to make a feast for us? Let me help. My eyes just lit up, dude. It's okay, Sabrina. You should focus on resting up for tomorrow's tournament. I'll take care of the matter with Lind. I'll send her the map and rules through my terminal to ensure that she has what she needs for tomorrow. It's getting late. Are the rooms ready for everyone to rest? 1575? Everything is ready. Wonderful. 1575. Please show everyone their rooms. In the second half of the night, when the moon has already begun to set, a shadowy figure appears near the pool in silence. It is Lind, who disappeared during the day. She carries a few pink, disc-shaped objects in one hand and her terminal in another. Her terminal lights up with something titled Instruction Manual signed by Cheetah. Ah. Looks like a CD player. A brilliant invention from the genius Cheetah, the sticky, portable, remote-controlled Universal Lock 1, also known in short as Cheetah's Universal Lock. Pack it for travel, use it at home or at a tournament. Lock anything, anywhere, to your heart's content at the drop of a hat, and deny your enemies an escape route. What the heck is this all? What the heck is all this? Where are the instructions? Here it is. Press the blue button to activate Cheetah's Universal Lock. Then, press the red button and paste Cheetah's Universal Lock anywhere you wish. Then press the yellow button to lock. Where's the yellow button? Lynn looks over the disc-shaped object 3 times using a minuscule amount of light from her terminal screen, but does not find the supposedly existing yellow button. She tries to use the lock according to the readable parts of the instruction manual. Red, blue, red. Nothing happens. Red, blue, blue. Nothing happens. Red, blue, blue, red. Again, nothing happens. Frustration sounds. Lynn's expression darkens in rage. Red, blue, blue, red, blue, red, 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 red. She pushes the button on the disc randomly with abandon. Beep, beep. The indicator light on the disc suddenly lights up. Connection success shows up on the screen on Lynn's terminal. A bright yellow button labeled lock has appeared under the notification. What the hell? The yellow button is on my terminal. I guess that makes sense. This allows me to control it remotely. Let's find a place to try this on. Lynn arrives at the entrance of the corridor leading to the restaurant. The automatic doors sense her presence and begin to slide open. Lynn attaches Cheetah's universal lock to the edges of the doors in a flash and presses the lock button on her terminal at the same time. Zzz. Cheetah's universal lock completes the locking process, stopping the automatic doors attempt to slide open. Did it work? Lynn walks back and forth in the vicinity of the automatic doors, then pushes on it. The doors have been firmly locked, unable to show any indication of opening. It's a surprise to see Cheetah stuff actually work so well this time. Let's see, this is the map that Springfield sent me. I'll start by installing these locks in the kitchen, the corridor, the storage, the lobby, then the guest room area. So she's kind of cheating. Huh? What a high-end resort. It has quite the assortment of facilities and features. It even has a surveillance room. Now that's convenient. I don't know though, so far, like, first impressions, not really... Doesn't look like a doll I'd pull for. Just first impressions. I'd have to see her in game. With a perfected plan concocted to her neural cloud, Lynn lightens her footsteps, disappearing into the night. The next morning. Good morning, participants and staff members. The time is now 8:55 AM and the tournament will begin in 5 minutes. Please mind your time if you are still at rest. I would also like the commander to proceed to the safe zone as soon as possible. Springfield's broadcast starts on schedule in the morning. Commander leaves the room after freshening up, ready to meet up with Springfield in the restaurant. The participants have already made their preparations, hiding in various locations throughout the tournament grounds. The grand battle is about to begin. Nice. I'll do these missions off stream. Except, I mean, maybe? Actually, let's do them, because these icons, I think maybe the missions for this one are a little bit different. We have to give our all, even though this is not a real battle. Ah, okay. Oh, okay, then yeah, it might be longer than I thought. Ah, so these ones would be like the normal missions then. And these ones are story missions. Okay, I got it. Like I said, we'll see how we go. "20 minutes to start the tournament in the guest room area on the second floor. The corridor is blocked at both ends by tables, chairs, and other miscellaneous objects, acting as makeshift cover. Michu and Andorus each guard one end of the corridor. Andorus fires at a lone Moppy after observing her surroundings." Oh, so they start already. It's kind of like a battle royale with Moppies, and the whole resort is the battlefield except for that one safe area. It's kind of cool. Got it. I wasn't aiming at it though. Now then. Hearing gunfire, a few Moppies start moving towards Andorus' location. Redistribute the use of computing power to lower the risk of crashing. Focus it on path prediction and route comparison. Nice, another hit. Leader Klukai was right. 3 more left. Protected by cover, Andorus manages to gun down the Moppies, making a beeline for her. It's finally over. These Moppies are rather good at combat. Why do some of them feel more reliable in combat than I was when I had just undergone modification to become a T-Doll? It would be great if I got some good combat experience out of this. However, how are you doing on your side, Michitu? Oh shit, Andorus is gonna have to carry this entire fight. Michitu? Confirming that no Moppies are near, Andorus turns to look at the other end of the corridor. She sees Michitu lying silently in a curled up position behind several Moppies. Michitu. The best thing you can do for Michitu is just use her as bait. Andros immediately rushes towards Michiru. She only realizes upon getting close that Michiru hasn't been hit at all. She simply fell asleep. Classic. Andros pinches Michiru's nose in resignation, and Michiru drowsily opens her eyes. Andorus, is it over? Bro, we need a Girls Frontline 2 anime, man. I'd be so down to just watch this in like anime form. Not yet. I'll go back to sleep then. ZZZZ. You can't. The tournament is still ongoing. Andorus pinches Michiru's nose again. We don't go out to play that much, you know. Let me use this chance to sleep some more. You'll be eliminated by Moppies if you fall asleep, you know. Don't you want the cash prize, Michiru? Nah, I won't. Those server spots have simple AI. They switch back to work mode once they get eliminated. And simply stand in place. Serves as cover for us. Dame da yo! Anyway, the cash prize is great, but sleeping is awesome too. I'll use this chance to sleep more. ZZZZ. Michiru closes her eyes upon finishing that sentence. Andorus receives no other reply other than Michiru's adorable, drown-out snores, no matter how much more she pinches Michiru's nose. Let's see, eliminate all the moppies near us for starters then. Bro, Andorus is so nice, she's gonna like just carry it like Michiru. Now that I've adjusted our cover, Michiru should probably be safe since she's hiding behind this. Bro, if that was Fukai, she would have thrown her into the wall. Andorus' actions have attracted moppies from further away. A few turn around and look at her. Hit. Looks like I wasn't careful enough. Alright then. I have to grasp how things feel in real combat. I have to take advantage of this opportunity. Nice. Bro, if it was Klukai, everyone would be like, "Attend hut!" There do seem to be more muppies than expected. However, all we need to do is take the favorable terrain and we should be able to deal with them. Mishu's safe. Everything seems alright. Let's go then. Can we play as? I don't think we can play as Andorus. She's not in the game, right? Maybe the game's like a bit of a test thing? Nah. I do like the map design. So far, I will say, I do like the game's variety of different types of maps. So far, it hasn't felt like it's just like the same map, rinsed and repeated. All like reused assets. Like a reused kind of designs, I mean. It's nice. It's one thing the game does really well. As much as I like the roast things, I will also try to point out the good things that it does as well. 40 minutes since the start of the tournament, and the rest has eliminated all the muppies on the second floor corridor within the guest room area. He walks up to Michiru and notices that she has flipped herself over in her sleep. Looks like you weren't disturbed by the sounds of combat around you at all, Michiru. But you can't keep on sleeping like this. Things will get dangerous if other participants come over. And the rest reaches out once again and pinches Michiru's nose. You've already gotten some sleep in. Time to wake up, okay? But she's just like narcoleptic. Michiru turns over in defiance. Michiru, have you heard? The golden bound volume edition of Brighter Than Contracts is releasing soon. I give her some incentive. Michiru remains still. Oh, but not only is it being sold in limited numbers, it's also really expensive and really difficult to get. Must be like a game or something. Still, I've gotten a load of cash lately. I'm interested in Brighter Than Contracts as well, so I'm thinking of buying that bound volume set. Michiru opens one eye. She's interested. There's a new sleeping kit from the Hypnose brand too, and I've heard that ensures the user the highest quality of sleep possible, no matter where you are or what weather it is. Is it limited? Yeah, that's right. Just exploiting the FOMO. You'll have the funds to buy it if we become the champions. As for how we'll go about acquiring it, I actually confirmed that with Miss Perry yesterday, and she said she'd be able to help us buy one. Becoming champions. Right. Misha's eyes are now wide open and she sits up with her gun ready. Ahem. Since we're already here, might as well do our best. That's the spirit. Ooh, let's see. The number of positions of the moppies around us are, How does it sound, Andorus? You're in charge of eliminating the moppies, I'll be in charge of collecting the stickers from them. If you miss your shots, I'll provide supporting fire depending on the situation. We'll get things done faster if we delegate our tasks. It's kind of like, what's that game mode in Call of Duty where when you kill someone you have to get their tags for the points to count? Can't remember the name. Sure, I'm fine with that. I might need a lot of support though, sorry for the trouble, Mishtu. No trouble at all. We've been training and completing missions together for a long time now, so I don't know when and how much assistance you need. Oh, and you're getting interested in Brighter Than contracts too? Let me tell you, I happen to have collected a few sets of their previous versions. The content is different in each version, so I've even saved a few analysis articles about them. I think it's a music thing. Let's have a good look together once you buy the new bound volume edition. The two dolls engage in discussion as they move, eliminate moppies, and collect stickers. Meanwhile, an unknown figure arrives in silence, standing in a blind spot in the corner of the corridor. Nice. Short and sweet. Yeah, so you can't go on until you do them. Okay, nice. 1 + 1 becoming more than 2 is what a team should achieve. No, it's like a game mode in all Call of Duties where when you kill like some dude, he drops a tag and then you have to get a tag for the points to count. And whoever gets the most points wins. 20 minutes since the start of the tournament. Near the storage area. Search and destroy, that's the one. I think so, I think that's the one. Eddie, it's here. Got it. Funnily enough, they're both tanks in game as well, except one's water and one's fire. Sabrina lures a single moppy into a narrow opening, where it is immediately shot from behind. Perry emerges from a gap in the shelves and retrieves a sticker from the moppy. Perfect. Doesn't it seem inadequate? Bro, I want to play the that hero shooter Girls Frontline game that's currently out on mobile. I hope they release it, or I have some kind of PC thing. I want to play it on PC. Perry comes up to Sabrina as Sabrina furrows her brows. What's on your mind, Sabrina? Perry, I recalculated some things. Using your current methods doesn't winning first place seem to be unlikely. But aren't we doing what you mentioned before? I am able to lower my frame's temperature, and I possess a small frame, so I can hide in places that enemies won't notice. Sabrina is in charge of luring the enemy over for me to finish them off, yeah? We can safely and easily get our stickers this way, and we came into the storage area for that reason. The terrain is complex here, which makes hiding easier. Yes, that's what we've been doing, but I calculate our gains and factoring in the time it takes, so efficiency is rather low. It's too slow to get stickers one by one. We need to think of another solution. If we want to win, we have to be faster than everyone else. True enough. If you look at this in terms of costs and benefits, a duo only makes sense if the team up results in an effectiveness that surpasses 2 individuals. Right on. We aren't the fastest, we won't get first place. If you don't get first place, then there will be no limited collector's edition toolkit for us. We won't be able to make a unique gift for the commander then. Yeah, I knew it was going to be with the commander. Do you have a better plan of action in mind, Sabrina? I don't have anything for now. But all in all, maybe we should lure in more moppies for starters. I can use my shield for cover to avoid getting hit by them. Once I lure a bunch of them over, you can eliminate them while holding amongst the shelves. Won't that be too risky? Maybe we won't actually lose even... Hold on. Maybe we won't actually lose even if we won't do that? There's many moppies around, so the other participants might get eliminated by them. Don't think like that. We're all T-dolls. We should take the initiative and strike out. Sabrina shows the stickers in Perry's hands before sprinting out. Shoves the stickers into Perry's hands before sprinting out the front doors of the storage area. Wait, Sabrina. Hey, look over here. Sabrina waves at the moppies nearby with all her might. Harry, they're coming. Fine, fine, I'm ready. It's a pretty cool area. Excuse me. You know what I kind of would like, but I'm probably like kind of stretching a bit. Like if the military simulation, it would kind of have like rotating maps, but I think that'd be too much considering how much of a crap show military simulation already is. Like imagine this was one of the maps for military simulation or something. They're literally just Roblox characters. 40 minutes since the start of the tournament in the storage area. Ew, that was close. What's up with those moppies? We work together really well, Perry. We haven't reunited with each other for long, but you already seem to understand all my preferences in combat. Haha, I've had to deal with a lot of underground brokers over the past few years, so I'm naturally really good at adapting. Efficiency seems to have risen as well. We have 10 stickers now. Nice, then maybe we don't have to be so... Yeah, we don't have to be so cautious. Let's do a big pool next time. A big pool? Is our current method not enough? I think it can even be more efficient. Next time, we can lure in a huge swarm of moppies and trap them all in a storage area at once. If we manage to defend the storage area, we can get all the stickers within. As for the numbers, let me run some calculations. We need more than 41. They don't have to be lured in all at once, but we must lure in more than 41 in total. Is it because the total of 100 moppies are in a tournament? Yeah, 41 plus 10 equals 51 stickers, so that's more than half the number. If we can get those stickers, no one will be able to have more than us, so we'll definitely take first place. Quick maths. But don't we have 8 dolls in the tournament, aside from the moppies? There should be 108 stickers in total. If we need half of that, that should be 55, right? There's not much difference. Let's just lure in more of them per patch. Okay, how about a switch of roles? I'll lure them in over this time, while Sabrina waits in ambush here. I can't always have Sabrina do the most dangerous part. It's fine, it's fine. You should be the one to hide here, Perry. I'll go lure them over. After all, I can't squeeze in because it's too narrow for me. Yeah, I wonder why. Too much thickness. Sabrina, it's a good thing that I don't mind the size of my body very much anymore. The old me would have ended our partnership at this very moment, you know. Sabrina can't get it. She's such a ditz. I'm so sorry. That's not what I meant. I meant, no need to panic, Sabrina. I do get what you mean. Being small has its own advantages too, doesn't it? I've come to accept such things a long time ago. Exactly. You sure changed a lot, Perry. You're nothing like how you used to be. I don't know how Perry was back in the day. No, she's basically saying that Sabrina won't be able to fit a dump truck in tight spaces. Now, how do I put it? You're still small, but I feel at ease around you. She's basically 6. And Sabrina's basically like 20. 18, 20. Teehee, I've gotten cool, haven't I? I haven't been hard at work thinking things over in the years we spent apart. In the past, I always thought that everyone treated me like a child due to the size of my frame. You are a child! But now I came to realize that I must have seemed immature precisely because I kept having a complex about it, right? Take the commander Master Thompson, for example. Who's Master Thompson? We trust them not because of their height. Yeah. It's difficult to put into words, but whenever I see the commander, I feel like nothing is unresolvable. I just noticed Sabrina has like a little tag here. The commander just seems to have some kind of aura. Yeah, she seems to exude an aura of reliability. Girls, your gun is bigger than your torso, straight up. Especially for Perry. Yep, that's why I've been working hard to become someone who is as reliable as her. Once I do, when we find Master Thompson, she will definitely praise me. Right, you've been looking around for Thompson all this while. Is there still no trace of her? Yeah, I guess this is what Perry's story is about, is finding this Thompson person. Like, a general kind of story. Yeah, nothing at all. I got no idea where Master went. I'm planning to ask around in the underground brokers market again once this tournament is over. Don't be disheartened. The contamination zones are huge, so maybe Thompson just went somewhere secluded. Oh right, the Alma has been operating in contamination zones for a long time now, so maybe the commander will have some clues or connections that can help. Let's go ask her together once the tournament is over. Alright then. We'll definitely win this tournament. Once we do, we'll go ask the commander. She's seen a lot of things and been to many places. Perhaps she also knows a bunch of underground brokers from different regions, meaning a wider information network. Harry perks up once again. Let's steal his moppies first and talk about Master later. It won't end well if we let the others get them first. I'll be off then. Make sure to hide well, Sabrina. Okay, see you. Ew. 10 minutes later, Perry's hiding behind the doors to the storage area. Footsteps. They're here. I'm back, be careful. Perry tumbles into the storage area and zips behind the shelf right before a torrent of direbolts explode near her. I'll leave it to you. Roger. Sabrina squeezes herself into a gap amongst the shelves. Perry shuts the doors to the storage area right after the last moppy enters. Using the shelves as cover, the two dolls engage in guerrilla warfare against a swarm of moppies. There are too many. Sabrina, let's leave the storage area and guard the entrance instead. We'll take out the moppies that try to get out one by one. Okay, I'll cover you, let's go. Sabrina and Perry retreat to the entrance while fighting off the moppies. Sabrina covers herself and Perry with her shield while Perry tries to work the door handle. Eh? The massive doors do not budge no matter how much strength Perry puts in. Sabrina, I can't open the doors. Excuse me, how's that possible? Is it because you don't have much strength? The moppies behind them have moved too close for combat. Ah, this is Italian. Managia. Managia. I think I'd say so. I totally butchered it. Oof. So far, part 1 just feels like the kind of introduction before. I feel like part 2 might be when things get serious, and this maybe leads into it. It's nice though. It's nice. Become a partner and share in the fruits of victory. Yeah, just kind of like a light little intro before we get into the meat and potatoes in part 2. But this is fine. This is fine. It's fun. 20 minutes since the start of the tournament, near the open air ball. This is going to be Sharkery's one, isn't it? This one's definitely going to drain, I'm telling you now. A few moppies who have been shot stand completely still by the pool as Macchiato removes the stickers before putting them in her bag. A piece of cake. Oh, she says that in game. Hold on, wait one, guys. I swear I need to do like vocal exercises before I freaking do a story stream. My throat's just like 0 to a lot of talking. Okay. Markera looks around while she contemplates her next move when she hears rustling sounds behind her. Name yourself. Markera turns around and takes aim. Why are you here? Ah, don't be so cold, Macchiato. Chakri came here specifically because she wants to discuss something with you, Macchiato. Huh? It's pretty inefficient to collect stickers on your own, you know. Does Macchiato want a buddy to help out? If you work with Chakri, not only will you find it easier to collect stickers and win the tournament, but your goal of preparing a gift for that special someone of yours will be easy to achieve. Oh, now I get what you mean by simp. Yeah, okay. She wants to suck up to the commander. I get it now. Yeah. I meant more of her personality, not like her intentions. But yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you mean. So don't bring her up. It's not like I... Sure. Chakri understands that Macchiato never intended to gift her anything at all. How do you want this partnership to work? I'm not going to stick close to you like what Sabrina and Perry are doing. Chakri knew you were going to say what you were going to say. That's why the plan is to have Shakri and Macchiato operate independently, but share the stickers that we find. If one of us wins the tournament, we'll split the prize based on how many stickers we each earned. How about that? Shakri smiles sweetly as she focuses her gaze on Macchiato. Macchiato stares at Shakri and mutters something under her breath before she lowers her gun. Shakri is going to operate at the other end of the pool now. It would be great if Macchiato went in the other direction. What do you think? If you don't give a reply, Shakri will assume that Macchiato agrees with everything. Macchiato does not answer. Instead, she suddenly raises the gun and fires a shot at Shakri. Yeah, nice. Who are you? Well, the bullet hits a moppy that somehow managed to sneak up on Shakri. Ah, okay. It was a tactical shot. When did it get here? Thanks, Macchiato. Shakri gives Macchiato a sweet smile, but Macchiato has already stowed her gun, walking in the opposite direction. I made it to the guest room area. Make sure to stay alert. She's a bit of a badass, though. Hey, don't worry. So long as we work together, we'll have no problem winning. Shakri stops walking as soon as Macchiato leaves the scene. A cute smile is painted on her face. Hehe, the plan is a success. She's such a little shit. Macchiato agreed to it rather quickly. Should Shakri make the other participants and her teammates her... Like, the fact that she refers to herself in, like, the third person. She's so obnoxious. Eh? Shakri's visual module captures the movement of a figure. Before she can speak, her opponent has already held her at gunpoint. Whoa, please wait a moment. Miss Groza, don't greet Shakri by pointing your gun at her, okay? You seem to think that I won't pull the trigger. Do it, Groza, pull it! Pull the trigger, you won't! Hehe, that's because Shakri believes Miss Groza to be a friendly doll. Speaking of which, do you want to form a team with Shakri, Miss Groza? She's like that annoying girl that just wants to be friends with everyone. No one wants to be friends with her because she's so obnoxious and annoying. Like, that's literally what she is. I know exactly who this person is. It's easier and more efficient for two people to collect stickers and win, you know? Sorry, I reject your offer. Like, exactly, see? But why? Shakri is super serious about it. If we get the top spot together, Shakri is fine with just having 30%. No, 20% of the cash prize. Miss Groza can get 80%. Isn't that great? Quite alluring indeed, however. I see Shakri in a new light after this arc. No cap. Okay, alright, we'll see. Groza does not move her gun away. She curls her index finger inward, about to pull the trigger. Hey. Wait just a moment. Shakri hurriedly dodges aside to avoid the bullet that grazes her hair. The die within bursts out on a faraway tree. What the heck? It's another moppy, isn't it? Miss Groza, you shot at me for real. A few more rounds of fight at Shakri before she can even finish her sentence. Wait, is she actually shooting at Shakri? Shakri utilizes the full number of chairs and shrubbery available in the area to hide from Groza, who was hot on her heels. Think about it. Just 10%. Shakri is completely fine with just 10%. If you want more, no need. I promised Commander that I would win. I won't give up this easily. Bro, Groza is determined. And she was actually trying to shoot her too. Respect. Groza's no bullshit. Loyal and dedicated and committed. Yeah, man. And like 110% loyal to the commander. We'll give her life for the commander. I give my life for Pakistan. There's one more. Who? Where? Who? Oh crap, I didn't bring Macchiato. Rip. Ripperonis, can I get a nade in? Oh, damn it. She already went. She already nearly did. Yeah, I know. She basically did in the Blue Balls arc. I'm still curious about that dream that she had. Remember that dream sequence? We never kind of touched on that, where she like a blade, like her arm like turns into a blade, and she kills and she stabs. I can't remember if she stabs someone. The command, and then like she wakes up and it's like it was a dream. Did it really happen? Like we don't really know what happened there. And I don't know. I think I even saw some like I don't know some um people were like kind of thinking out loud and they were like thinking maybe Groza's a Nito like undercover sent by someone, but then her memory got wiped. The same for Nemesis as well. I think Nemesis and Groza both kind of have this. They might be a Nito aura about them, where like they were sent undercover, or their memories got wiped. There's like a little bit of speculating within the community, or like the stuff that I've seen online. More so Nemesis, I think, than Groza. But that whole Groza scene kind of indicates there's something a bit sus. Because I think her memory got wiped too, if I'm not mistaken. Like the commander found her somewhere, so we don't really even know her past, like what she's done in like before they hooked up. They'll probably explain it as we go, but it's interesting to think about. We just know her memory is questionable, and she's going through. Yeah, exactly. Koza backstory is a GF2 memory, isn't the original memory she have? Yeah. There's some question marks, but it's interesting. 40 minutes to start tournament near the open air pool. A figure flits between the barbecue grill and the lounger. With her gun already shot out of her hands, Sharky dodges around whilst raising both hands in surrender. Miss Groza, Sharky is sincere in her wish to work with you. Could you please let Sharky go? Sharky can sing you the latest trendy hits if you want. No, thank you. We don't even know if it's the same Groza from... Yeah, exactly. Sorry, Sharky. She does have a bit of a, like, awkwardness about her. Like there's something not quite right with her. Bang. Groza fires a shot. Sharky is already prepared and dodges backwards in time. So Miss Groza won't be collaborating with me after all. Sharky already knew from another shot. Splat. Bright yellow dye covers Sharky's back as the sound of gunfire is heard again. She loses her balance and falls into the pool from the shock. She actually got shot. Careful. Sharky grabs hold of the barbecue grill in her panic while Groza rushes in with her hand outstretched. Unfortunately, she fails to grab Sharky and the barbecue grill catches Sharky's clothing, dragging her into the pool with it. Wait. Did she fall into the pool and the barbecue grill got her clothes? Is the game going where I think it's going, causing a huge splash in the pool? The head of a doll, dripping with water, emerges from the pool. Who the heck did that? Why did you do this to Sharky? It's probably... Bang. Groza eliminates the Moppy that shot Sharky during the chaos. Sharky, are you okay? Once she retrieves the Moppy sticker, Groza walks to the edge of the pool and offers a hand to Sharky. No way, I got eliminated by a Moppy and even fell into the pool. Why is there like sad music? Sharky's makeup and dress are all messed up too. Sobs. This is so disgraceful. What's this emotional music? It's to get out of the water first, okay, Sharky? Bro, get her out of here, man. Go to the safe zone. Groza steps forward, looking patiently at the crying doll with her hand outstretched. Oh, is this a piss take, or are we supposed to feel sad for Sharky? But it seems that Sharky has the intention of getting out of the pool. In fact, she starts to bawling. That's the typo. She starts bawling even more loudly as she buries her face in her hands. Sobs. The commander finally managed to show up for such an event, so Sharky's prepared a brand new performance, hoping to show it to the commander once the tournament was won. No, I know it means crying, but the way it was written, I don't know. Two bawling, I think it was. But now that Sharky has been eliminated, the prepared performance is of no use. Why is it even that the Moppies want to bully a cute little idol like Sharky? Sharky's so sad. No performance, Sharky's eliminated. Bro, this is a great opening to the tournament. We don't have to listen to a crappy music. Oh, we're set, boys. Results to bowling is correct. Oh, okay, maybe I read it wrong. The sound of Sharky's crying is even more heartbreaking as it echoes throughout the pool area. Sharky, let's talk about this, but we need to get... Bro, please don't tell me we're going to just talk about this for the next 10 minutes. Please. Yeah, we're just going to listen to a sob for the next 10 minutes. Bro, somebody kill me now. Shakri just wanted to work with Miss Groza. It's fine if you want to reject it, but why did you work with the mob is the bully Shakri? No, that's not... Let me ask you first, Shakri. Are you sincere and you wish to collaborate with me? Of course. Why would Shakri lie to anyone? You wanted to attract Macchiato's attention with your cries, didn't you? I heard everything that you said to Macchiato by the pool. It was starts to bawling. The two wasn't meant to be there, I think. Yeah, starts to bawling. I think starts bawling made more sense to me. Eh? Shakri goes wide-eyed. She's so surprised that she forgets to maintain her crying act. Her act. She's bullshitting the cry too. You invited Macchiato to work together, hoping to share stickers once the tournament ends. Then once Macchiato agreed, you tried to say the same thing to me. Wouldn't you agree that doing such things makes collaborative efforts like this unreliable? Yeah, you little shit. You're basically using people. So you heard it all. Correct. Could you come up now, Shakri? There's still a lot of time left before the tournament ends. If you come out of the pool now, you can still fix your makeup and go back to the restaurant area. Let's get you up, Shakri. Rosa shows her a gentle smile of resignation as she squats down and offers her hand to Shakri once again. All things considered, you did fall into the pool because of what I did. I apologize for that, Shakri. Bro, are we seriously having this conversation? Shakri forgives you, of course. It's such a small thing, and it wasn't even intentional on Miss Rosa's part anyway. Like, everything about Shakri is always a time waste. Shakri, she just... this is why I hate her, because there are people like that in real life that are just obnoxious, and they just go on about themselves, and they just, like, ramble, and it's all about them, and it's just, like, nonsense, it's superficial, like, who cares? Shakri grabs Groza's hand, climbing out of the pool with Groza's assistance. Once she wipes the water off her face, Shakri retrieves the stickers from her bag, then passes them to Groza. Yeah, Miss Groza shot the moppy that eliminated Shakri, so Shakri's stickers belong to you now. Yeah, fix your makeup first. Shakri is just a manipulator. She knows what she's doing. Exactly, and I hate people like that, because I see right through it too. Like, I don't fall for that manipulation. That was so emotional. Okay, sure. Thank you. You want some tissues? Shakri curls her lips to a stiff smile before... Like, it's so toxic. She's actually toxic. She's the definition of 2025. Anyways, let's not get into that. Before turning to her in the safe zone. I should have just started shooting if I was going to end up in such an embarrassing situation. What were they even thinking, making these service type mix so good at combat? I didn't even manage to detect that thing. If Macchiato got wind of this, that woman wouldn't miss a chance to make fun of me again. Well, whatever. I should reapply my makeup before I go to the restaurant. What style should I try this time? Couldn't you just... I'm pretty sure they got, like, little AI friggin' nanobots that can just, like, immediately, like, manipulate some kind of makeup onto her face. I climbed a mountain once. When I asked the guide where we are, he said... That's when I know... Okay, bro. Groza looks down at the stickers in her hand as Shakri disappears into the distance. Bro, I gotta stop saying like. I say like a lot. I just realized. Like, totally. Like, oh my god. Like. One step close to victory, the commander would probably be happy if she saw my progress. So cringe. Like, I just heard myself say it. And I just cringed. Thank God. Does that mean Shakri's eliminated? Please? Being able to see each other again is the most important thing. 45 minutes since the start of the tournament, in the restaurant designated as a safe zone. Awesome. A breakfast spread dominates the dining table, which is surrounded by soft sofa booth seating. The air is filled with the gentle clinks of porcelain as a steaming cup of black tea is placed on the table's surface. The commander opens... Well, I can't. Okay, take a deep breath, relax. Okay. The commander opens her eyes. Much of her vision is taken up by Springfield's somewhat concerned face. You don't look very well. Did you sleep poorly? Yeah. Nightmares throughout the night. You were all chasing me in my nightmare. Not only did each and every one of you try to shoot me, but you were all aiming for my vitals too. Oh my. Was I also among those trying to shoot you? Nope. You stood at the side cheering them on. Whoever hits her first is a champion. I can't believe you see me as such a ruthless person you are. I reckon Springfield's got that potential. Oh, sorry. Oh, I was just teasing you, Commander. When you imagine the Commander as a dude, it completely changes the dynamic. But since I'm imagining her as a girl, it's different. Like there's so much edging going on when you imagine it as a guy. If you know what I mean. A lot of flotation nations. You know what I mean. But since my Commander's a woman, I don't have that. I don't really see that dynamic synergy interaction. But when I imagine that I'm a guy for a second, it's like a bit of edge maxing going on here, if you know what I'm saying. I held this tournament because of the generous reward and the comfortable setting, in the hopes that this would give you time to rest and relax while the Alamo undergoes maintenance. If this stresses you out instead, then I have been putting the cart before the horse. I understand where you were coming from, of course. And that's all intentional, by the way. Not just with this event, but also why you returned to the Elmo. Just to get little otaku weebs all excited. I remember that you've always wanted to open a cafe of your own. You put everything into running the Zakera Cafe after Griffin knew structured, yet you left it for the Elmo. Oh my, that's not how you should have put it, Commander. I wouldn't be leaving the Zakero by coming to the Elmo, you know. The cafe in CHE02 is still in operation, just that the employees are now civilian dolls. I haven't broken off the information channels and connections established over the years, so it's more like we moved part of our operations and services onto the Elmo. Of course, if you are really hung up on it, I can open a new branch on the Elmo too. A cafe that roams around might have some issues with customer traffic, I think. I think it's a great idea. A mobile Zakera cafe. Hey, are you really worrying about such a thing? Springfield giggles. In truth, having you as our customer will be enough for Zakero, no matter where we go. Stop it, Springfield. Alright, you got me, I'm charmed, okay. After all, our biggest goal was to reunite with you. Enough flirting, I'm done, okay, I succumb, alright. It's over, it's done. As I submit, as for the future of the Zakero, I believe that things will go wonderfully so long as you're around, Commander. You've always been able to find and lead us down the right path after all. Ah, stop it! She holds out a transparent pouch in her hands containing tiny, softly colored yellow flowers. Springfield, I made these sweets with the shape of winter jasmine in mind. We're having a moment right now. I would often look at winter jasmines during the time we spent apart and think of you. When these flowers bloomed, it meant the snow had melted and spring had arrived. Back then, I held such a deep yearning to break every obstacle in the way in order to return to you along with the rest of the Zakero. And now, we're all fortunate enough to return to the Elmo, and we're even participating in such an event with you. This must be the spring they've all been waiting for. I made these sweets with these thoughts in mind. I would like to invite you to partake in this sentiment symbolizing the arrival of spring. The man just came in his pants. The commander, in a daze, stares into the sweets sitting in Springfield's hands. Thank you. The commander picks up the winter jasmine-shaped sweets. All that was missing was... Springfield. Macchiato should be worried about spring more than Kukai. Hey man, I'm just reading and interpreting what's on the screen, okay? The vibrant colors and faint scent emanating from the confection bring the flowers to life. Okay, now that we've cleaned up, now that you've enjoyed some tea and sweets, it's time for us to carry out our duty as the referees. Bro, I'm like getting old. Did somebody put the heater on? What's going on? It's getting hot in here. Can you show us the situation on the field, 1575? Springfield waves is set 1575, which is standing in the corner. 1575 responds. Of course, Miss Springfield. You may watch the surveillance recordings through the systems in your terminal or watch the tournament in real time through my built-in local network system where every Mopi and every surveillance camera can be used as your eyes and ears. 1575 takes out the data cable from its back, connecting to it with the projector on the dining table. Springfield fiddles with her terminal and the projector lights up the big screen in the middle of the restaurant with a live view. You know what'd be funny? Like she puts on the the projector, and it's like a completely explicit video. She's like, "Oh crap! Hold on, that was her previous watched video," and then she immediately has to fix it up to the feed of the surveillance. The time is now 9:53 AM, so the tournament has already been going on for some time. Let's have a look at the guest room area first. And Doris and Michiru have stayed there the entire time without moving anywhere at all. Yeah, like pictures of naked Shiki on the screen and stuff. She's like, oh crap, hold on, here we go, surveillance. Don't worry about that, that was just the... Macchiato is closing in on them. Looks like Andros will have some trouble on her doorstep soon. Or maybe Macchiato will be the one who is in trouble instead. Andros has been with 404 for a while now. From what I've seen in Cool Guy's correspondence with me, Andros hasn't been slacking in training. I even heard that she went along with 404 into a contamination zone, and that's how she met you. Is that also what Cool Guy said, or did you find it from your intel gathering? If Andros telling me herself counts as intel gathering, then yes. If there's no issue with Andros, then let's have a look at the others. If I remember correctly, aren't Sabrina and Puri partnering up or something? They did. The two of them went into the storage area a while back, and haven't come out since then. Springfield switches the view to the storage area. Sabrina and Perry can be seen grabbing the left and right door handles of the storage entrance doors respectively, trying to pull them open. Meanwhile, a surprisingly large group of moppies are approaching them from behind. What are they doing? Maybe they're trying to open the doors? Those are not heavy doors, I don't think. That two dolls should have... That two... Like, that's a typo. That's a typo. Those are not heavy doors, I don't think. That two dolls should have any trouble... That's a typo and a half. That two dolls should have any trouble opening them, though. Those two dolls shouldn't have any trouble opening them, though. That's not me, right? That's a typo. 1575. Could you get the moppies near them to check on the doors to the storage area? Literally written by ChatGPT. Apologies, I cannot execute that command. All moppies may only use the defense and service modes during this tournament. Hence, they may not use the maintenance mode. Really? Maybe my brain's shutting down then. Additionally, all facilities within the tournament grounds had undergone a round of servicing today. The doors to the storage area were recorded to have no problems as of last night at 12 AM. Is that the door that Lind hacked? I think that's that door. That's strange. It should be fine if it already underwent servicing, right? 1575. Make sure to keep a close eye on things in the storage area. Inform us right away if any abnormalities occur. Received. Attention towards storage area increased. As for the other participants, oh my, Sharkry has been eliminated. Yes! Oh, that. Thank you for the confirmation. Correct. A confrontation occurred in the pool area where Moppy 0031 eliminated participant Sharkry, followed by Moppy 0031 being eliminated by participant Groza. Participant Sharkry is currently heading back to the safe zone. Yes! Sharkry got herself eliminated by a Moppy of all things. Things must have been chaotic. Let's ask her what happened once she's back. Oh right, where's Lind? I don't think I saw her today or yesterday. Sharkry, what happened there is literally the definition of talk shit, get hit. I sent her the map and the rules last night, and she did give me a reply back then. Can you show us where participant Lind is? 1575. Received. Searching for participant Lind. Search concluded. Location locked on. Connecting data transmission to screen. Connection established. The projection darkens. A tiny surveillance room is put into view. Lind sits with one leg crossed on a chair, tossing and catching an unknown pink disc repeatedly with one hand. She is attempting to hack into the different surveillance equipment throughout the resort, blissfully unaware of her presence on someone else's screen. That's an immediate violation. She's gonna get kicked. Eliminated. Cheetah's universal lock, a strange name, but admittedly useful. Disqualified, that's the word. Let's see, Sabrina and Perry have been locked inside the storage area. Who should I screw with next? What a cheeky little bugger. Forge another path out of you. Nemesis, please. Useless ass Nemesis, please. Oh, where is Nemesis, by the way? I just realized she's not in the not in the what's going on right now. Around 1 hour since the start of the tournament in the surveillance room. Lind hums a tune as she tosses and catches Cheetah's universal lock repeatedly in one hand and types quickly with the other, hacking into the surveillance system. Sabrina and Perry are shown on screen, still in the storage area and desperately fending off an overwhelming horde of moppies. A tournament that's by the book is no fun at all. An advanced doll should solve her problems in a more sophisticated way. Lynn stops what she's doing to take a lollipop out of her everyday carry bag. Yeah, I can see how she's friends with Cheetah now. Her chair swirls around in an unhurried manner while her visual module quickly picks up the most important bits from these different surveillance feeds. The kitchen, empty. What about the pool? Cross is there, huh? But that position isn't easy to control, never mind. Let's look at the other areas. Lynn stops the chair from turning, making her hands busy once again. The screen lights up with another surveillance camera feed in response. And near the rooms. Oh, there's quite a few of them there. Let's see who they are. Lynn touches the control panel lightly, causing the surveillance feed of the room area to enlarge. Each two? Why did she wake up all of a sudden? That doll next to her, that's Andora's, the new addition to 404. Looks like they're destined to run into Macchiato soon. 404's strength is not to be underestimated, but without Klukai, they're done for, I think. Not bad. Saving some time. Lynn tosses and catches the lollipop repeatedly as she moves her gaze across all the surveillance feeds. Who should I choose as my next opponent? I'm pretty fired up now that I've got enough sugar in me. Bit of a cheeky one, that Lind. Bit of a chill cheeky character. Archetype. Yeah, I don't know. What was this scene? That was a quick one, okay. A sudden closed latch, a crisis, or a turnaround? Oof, this looks nice, man. Is that steak? Fresh bread, yummy. Around 1 hour since the start of the tournament within the storage area. How's it going? Is it open? No, it looks like there's something wrong with the lock. It's unable to open and close normally. There might be a busted circuit somewhere. I'll open it to have a look. Do you need any help? I can handle it. I just need to remove the backplate of the lock. Gah, I need a screwdriver. Sabrina turns around and quickly draws out a screwdriver stored inside her frame. After more fiddling with the lock, a puzzled expression is seen on Sabrina's face. The various parts of the lock all seem to be in order, but why can't we open it then? We should break the rules if we remove the... We would break the rules if we remove the entire lock by force, I think. Should we try to open the doors again, since everything seems to be fine? Sure. Nope, still can't open them. I mean, Sabrina's a pretty solid unit. I don't know how reinforced that door is, but I feel like they could, in fact, just smash it open. Or force it open. See, the lock is actually turning, but it is forced to stop before the doors can open. I think the door opening function of the door is being forcefully aborted. There's no need to be in such a panic. We've been encountering a lot less moppies ever since we locked ourselves here, not to mention that we're also safe from other dolls. I eliminated nearly all the moppies in here during our struggle for the doors, so I've retrieved lots of stickers too. Perry waves a stack of stickers in her hand happily. We can't just stay locked in here for the entire tournament though. Oh, what if there's something on the other side of the doors interfering with the lock's mechanism? What could it be? So basically Lind is cheating by trapping them in places and stuff. She's probably gonna do it to the others as well. From the looks of it, it seems to be some kind of signal jamming or interference. I remember spotting some backup power supplies just now. Maybe we can modify them into a discharge device and try sending out some reverse interference? There's no way. Let's go with your judgment and try it out. Oh, there's no other way. Let's go with your judgment and try it out. Where are the backup power supplies? On the shelves in the last row. Some moppies that haven't been defeated yet seem to be guarding it. Want to go together? No need. Leave it to me. You can focus on investigating the lock. Oh, what the hell? His maps are really nice. Like the camera's stuck, like I can't go past this point. Oh, I have to interact with something, okay. I should have got Cheetah for this. Cheetah's got some sick mobility. Ah, oh, come on! Minutes later. Perry puts her dexterous body to use, weaving through the gaps of the storage shelves for ease. She then grabs the backup power supplies that Sabrina mentioned. Once she returns, the two of them switch positions, with Perry covering Sabrina while Sabrina quickly creates the discharge device. The discharge device works, causing the doors to finally open. Following their original plan, the two dolls escape and count their stickers in a relatively safe spot. 1, 2, 3, 26. Perry, we have 26 stickers. We still have half the tournament's time left. At this rate, we'll definitely come on top. Yeah, where should we go next? Once we have the cash prize, buy the toolkit, then Should I make some dishes as well? I'm good at cooking too, after all. Create a new recipe, maybe? Cheese-covered ham with basil and rosemary beef and black truffle. Interesting. Sabrina is so engrossed in her fantasy that she doesn't react to Perry waving her hands in front of her eyes at all. Sabrina, Earth and Sabrina! Alright then, looks like Sabrina really loves her food. Let's see, have I forgotten to take any of... the Moppy's stickers? Huh? What's that? Perry suddenly discovers something as she checks the nearby Moppies, a suspicious pink disc at one corner of the storage entrance doors. Sabrina, quick, take a look at this. Oh, okay, I'm coming. That's... The two dolls arrive at the entrance. Sabrina takes out a few tools from her frame and removes the disc without much effort. She opens the shell of the disc and checks the internal circuitry. Ah, this is it. Once this terminal receives the appropriate command, it will discharge an interfering current that prevents the normal operation of an electronic lock mechanism. The method of control is likely remote. So what you're saying is that someone has been watching us this entire time, and they locked the doors once they saw us going for the Moppies? Is that even allowed? This kind of interference seems kind of overboard. First things first, Perry. We must contact Springfield the commander right away. And the commander right away. Is Lind hiding in the surveillance room so that she can give herself the ultimate strategic advantage, then strike out at the last moment? And that thing in her hand. Huh? The terminal buzzes in the commander's pocket. It's a comms request from Sabrina. The commander accepts the request. Hello, Commander. Listen up closely. Perry and I found that someone is using some kind of device capable of completely locking the doors shut. It seems kind of dangerous, so I wanted to tell you that and Springfield about this. What kind of device is it? A pink disc? It's remotely controlled and capable of affecting the operations of an electronic lock. Masaka! The commander and Springfield exchange meaningful glances. Springfield nods. Are you both alright? Yeah, we found a way to counter the effects of the device, so we're fine. But someone else might actually get themselves locked up by this device until the end of the tournament. Indeed. Springfield and I will keep a close eye on the other participants. Amanda, does that device break the rules of the tournament? Perry and I, Perry squeezes into the comms feed from the side. Amanda, Sabrina and I were nearly painted into rainbow-colored dolls when we were trapped in the storage area. Don't you think that this device is really dangerous to the participants regardless of whether it breaks the rules or not? If I wasn't with Sabrina, I likely wouldn't have made it out. I get what you mean, Perry. Springfield and I will conduct our investigations right away. Go ahead and focus on the rest of the tournament of Sabrina. Contact me immediately if there are any more issues. Trust me, I'll take care of this. Alright then, I'll achieve victory with Sabrina. Trust us with that, okay, Commander? Once the tournament is over, I also want to... Sabrina gives Perry a sharp yank. Anyway, I'll succeed. I'll never give up. Motivated, I see. Good luck. Yeah. We'll continue on with the tournament then, and leave the rest to you. Leave it to me. The call ends. Phew, crisis averted. We almost leaked our plans, Perry. You need to be more careful. Oh, sorry. I kind of lost control when I saw the commander. No, there's no need to apologize. I was just worried that the commander would find out too early. Our surprise is no longer surprising if the recipient finds out beforehand. Yep, I completely understand. I'll make sure to help you achieve victory. It's our victory, alright? Let's get back to collecting the stickers. We've been locked inside for a long time, and we don't know how many everyone else has. Indeed, Sabrina, I have conceived an idea most ingenious. Perry waves at the pink disc. Perry waves at this. Oh my god. Imagine being able to read. If this thing is used to interfere with people's plans or movement, the controller must be in a position to monitor all movement within the tournament grounds, and the only place that fits this description is the surveillance room. The one who installed this device is in the surveillance room. Correct. So I was thinking, why don't we move in the direction of the surveillance room? We can collect stickers while we take the chance to keep an eye on the participant sitting in the surveillance room. If we manage to eliminate them, then the surveillance room will be ours. We won't have to continue worrying about the movements of the other participants. Great idea. But what if our opponent finds out what we're doing? Don't worry about it. We can pretend that we're moving to the pool area. I've checked the map and I found the fork to the surveillance room on our path to the pool, so we can simply collect stickers while heading towards the pool, then turn midway and make a beeline for our target. Perry brings out the map and points out the inconspicuous path to Sabrina. Yeah, it really exists. You've got a sharp eye for details like this, Perry. I've never noticed that path. I studied the map carefully last night to help us take first place today. Alright, let's get to move on and don't let our target notice what we're doing. Is that Suomi? Around 1 hour since the start of the tournament, in the guest room area corridor on the second floor. And they also managed to utilize their makeshift cover to gather stickers after luring in a bunch of moppies. Each two moppies left on your free clock, remember, to get these stickers, okay? Relax, I'll get them now. You haven't retrieved a sticker from the moppy in the 11 o'clock direction, you know. Oh, come on, just take it slow. I've already planned my route, so I'll follow the most optimized path and grab the stickers all at once after you take down all of them. Still, now that I've been in combat for a while, I'm starting to feel tired. But my promise of brighter and contracts is not yet. Sigh. Attracted by gunfire, Macchiato arrives at the corridor where Andorus and Michitu are. She hides in the corner and observes the two. Andorus and Michitu are engaged in combat with the moppies behind the heap of miscellaneous objects at the end of the corridor, which is not far away. Andorus and Michitu, what's this? They use the furniture and eliminated moppies to create makeshift cover. Michitu doesn't seem to be contributing to combat at all though. Andorus can be seen patiently persuading Michitu to join her back in the fight. And so Michitu drowsily props up her gun. Thanks to her infrequent yet timely assists, not only does Andorus avoid getting hit, but she also manages to eliminate two moppies. Macchiato keenly observes it all. I'll start by taking out Michitu then. It is at this moment that Michitu's top half suddenly comes out of cover in an attempt to grab a sticker after much urging from Andorus. Macchiato rapidly locks onto Michitu's outstretched arm. Gently. I can't reach it from here. Macchiato is about to pull the trigger, but Michitu suddenly pulls her hand back, then looks to her left and right before heading to the other side of her cover. Andorus, cover me, okay? No problem. Michitu switches position and her hand emerges from cover once again. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams, Sleepo Beepo. Macchiato quickly adjusts her muzzle, taking aim at Michitu's exposed parts. But as she prepares to pull the trigger once again, Michitu's eyes flicker, spotting a sticker stuck in a gap between pieces of makeshift cover. Michitu changes direction and reaches out at the newly discovered sticker instead, once again moving out of Macchiato's crosshair. Why is there a sticker there? Did it get blown over here by the wind? According to my experience, objects found hidden in the corner are often narrative devices intentionally planted by the author. So this particular sticker will definitely be involved in a crucial turning point during this tournament. Breaking the fourth wall. I think Michitu does a lot of that. What the heck is this? This won't change your fate of being eliminated. Again. Andorus suddenly walks towards Michitu as Macchiato takes aim again. Michitu, my frame temperature is rising a little too quickly. You mean... Yes, I might be at risk of crashing. Don't worry, I'll help you out when you crash. Also, we are surrounded by cover here, so no opponent will find it easy to break in. We can just relax and wait for the moppies to show up at our doorstep, take them out, then rinse and repeat. We'll easily take the champion spot. Meh, that would be wonderful. The casual chat taking place between the two dolls burns out the last shred of patience remaining in Macchiato. Enough! Champion! I'll kick you two out of the competition right now. No longer hiding himself, Macchiato rises up and opens fire at the two dolls whilst charging at them. Constantly adjusts her path as she maintains fire at Michitu and Andorus, who immediately split up and retreat into cover. Oh my. You're both too lax. The continuous stream of gunfire destabilized the haphazardly stacked makeshift cover, so it is now about to all come crashing down. It's gonna collapse. Andorus, retreat. Michitu quickly reacts by moving towards Andorus, shooting at the rapidly approaching Macchiato in the process. Macchiato is prepared for this. She grabs an eliminated moppy, using it as a riot shield to quickly move right in front of Michitu and Andorus. Ooh-wah. Macchiato got possessed by Pukai. Andorus freezes in her spot behind Michitu. Andorus, retreat. Processing data. Give me 45 seconds. Don't go calculating the time so seriously in this kind of situation. We have to win. Must recover quickly. Get stickers. Andorra's effort makes me look like a massive slacker in comparison. You are a massive slacker. Fine, fine. I'll try harder then. Michiru scratches her head, staring at the gun muzzle Macchiato has pointed at her. Your name is Macchiato, right? Wow, your name is more or less easier to remember. And I thought you were going to say something impressive. Eh? Names are really important though. Haven't you heard of the legend? It's the one that says, if you speak someone's true name, that person will obey you completely. Really? Huh? Andorra's retreat. Okay. Once Michiru notices that Andorra has recovered from a crash out of the corner of her eye, Michiru makes a split-second decision to kick the already weakened covers, causing it to collapse. The two dolls sprint towards the other end of the corridor. I will make sure to eliminate both of you while you're still here. Stop wasting your effort. I'll take you all out no matter how you try to hide. Wow, this is scary. She's going all out, Andorras. Can you compute again? Make sure you duck, okay? Don't worry, I'm back to normal. It seems I made you worry just now. Hehe. The sounds of gunfire, thuds, and footsteps. This narrow corridor is a battleground for the three dolls. Andorras and Michiru look for an opportunity to take out Macchiato while they use the various objects scattered throughout the corridor as cover. Still, Macchiato does not have it easy either, as she's outnumbered 2 to 1. She's got interception though. We don't have much room to move around in here, and we can't just keep hiding from her. It's freaking terrifying. You know, you can practically see her scowling from the way she shoots at us. You get what I mean, right? Indeed, I can also feel that irritability from her. Miss Macchiato seems to be seething in anger. It would have been scrap metal by now if she used real bullets, don't you think? If only my aim was as good as hers. Hehe. I'm rather amazed at how emotionally stable you are. But what should we do now? Let me think. Move away from the guest room area? But Macchiato's reaction time is pretty quick, so we can't run away fast enough. Yet, if we just charge at her, we'd just be feeding. Feeding? I can distract her long enough for you to escape, Michiru. There's 2 of us, so we only need 1 to survive and win. Eh? If that's the case, I'll do it instead. That's right, leave it to me. I'll distract her and give you a chance to escape Andorras. I'll leave the collection of stickers and winning the tournament to you. Michiru rushes out without waiting for Andorras' reply. Over here. Macchiato responds with a hail of bullets, staining the already multicolored corridor with fresh marks. You're pretty quick. Come with me then. Michiru zips left and right in the opposite direction of where Andorras is, into a room that just so happens to have an open door. Amapi blocks the way to Andorras. Macchiato hesitates for a moment before she chases after Michiru. However, once she catches up with her, Macchiato sees Michiru simply standing in the room lazily. What are you trying to pull here? Nothing. Just wanted to switch to feel the battle. You want to create an opportunity for the two to get me in a pincer attack? But I have no cover here, and even if Andorras wants to come here, you can see her from a mile away. Still, now that I managed to bring you here, Michiru closes the door as she speaks, then lies down on the bed in absolute comfort. She gives Macchiato a slight... Why is there like really mysterious music? Like we're about to figure out the plot behind freaking Paradise right now. Macchiato 404 was never a solo squad, you know. Look, I was here. She'd definitely not allow me to do this. But now you've just had a taste of my tactics. This is so silly. Noticing that Andorus has not followed her, Macchiato readies her gun, steps forward and aims at Michiru. It's a mysterious scene. Nah, it's just like kind of making fun of a situation that's... It's just being silly. Nothing wrong with taking you out first. Beep beep. Zzz. A strange sound is emitted by the door lock. Macchiato tries to open the door right away, but no matter how much she tries to pull the door handle, the door stays firmly unmoved. What's going on? Why can't I open the door? Is this part of your plan too? Plan? What plan? It's Lind. She's trapped them in there, I think. After spending the next few seconds in silence, Macchiato readies her gun and takes aim at Michiru, who has just started dozing off. Join us, and you will see salvation. It is the duty of the referee to punish or to reassure. Within the safe zone, 1 hour 35 minutes since the start of the tournament. I think so. We'll see how it goes. I think we're towards the endish, but I would like to finish this one tonight. Yeah. With information from Sabrina and Perry's call, alongside what it seems from Lynn, the cause of the storage area's door malfunction becomes clear. So this device is called Cheetah's Universal Lock. What a cute name. Cute, but the same can't be said for the trouble it brings. Part 2 we'll have to do in 2 parts. I think part 2 is really long, but this one we can probably finish in 1 session. Is Lynn still not picking up her calls? Correct, she hasn't replied to me either. Then it looks like the referees will have to go remove these locks. Indeed. 1525 just finished checking the tournament grounds, and it seems like there are more Cheetah's Universal Locks than we predicted. It will take quite some time if we were to remove them one by one. Also, although Sabrina and Perry managed to leave the storage area without a hitch, Macchiato and Michiru are still trapped in one of those rooms. Then we'll go release the participants for starters. Let's split up the work. You and I both take half the areas. Should we also temporarily turn off access to surveillance room systems? It would be troublesome if Lind disrupts more participants before we manage to remove all the universal locks. Don't worry about it, Commander. I'll take care of it. Still, do you mean that there's no need to punish Lind in this tournament? That's difficult to say. Lind didn't exactly break the rules of these Cheetah's universal locks, since it doesn't damage the facilities and is not a weapon. It just so happens to slip into a loophole. What a pain. So what you meant was... We'll just stop it from using the surveillance room and take out all the universal locks. There'll be plenty of angry participants waiting to get their hands on her once the tournament is over. I see. This incident is definitely due to my oversight. I wanted to make sure that the rules were not too rigid so that everyone would have space for creativity, thereby making the tournament more exciting. But it seems that I have underestimated everyone. As the planner, I failed to account for this. Try not to beat yourself up over it. Loopholes will always exist, but that's why we're here as referees, right? If a problem arises, we're here to solve it. If things are too much for one person to handle, the two of us can work together to come up with a better solution. Also remember that this is just a game for us to have a little get-together. All is well as long as we can assist Seeker Technologies in collecting their data. Oh my, you're so good at consoling others, Commander. Stop it! I don't think you need me to console you for small issues like this, so stop teasing me. How could that be? Even someone like me wants to be pampered once in a while, you know. Stop flirting. Alright then, let's go ahead with what you suggested, 1575. Turn off user access to the surveillance room's functions. Received. Connecting to the security system. Command synced. Surveillance room functions are now temporarily locked. The lockdown will be lifted once participant Lind leaves the surveillance room. Springfield takes out her terminal and calls Macchiato as soon as 1575 executes the command. Springfield. Macchiato's voice is heard from the terminal. It is easy to surmise from her voice that she is on the verge of exploding in rage. What the heck is wrong with this door? It's not opening. I would have already eliminated Andor if it wasn't for this blasted door, alright? Please wait a moment, Macchiato. The commander and I have found the reason for the door's locking malfunction. She will go over in a moment to conduct the repairs. What? She wants to come over? That is acceptable, I guess, but you better be quick with it. Got it? I've already eliminated Mishtu, but I still have to get Andor's. Macchiato reminds me of someone. Heavily. Her gaze is wavering, peeking over from time to time. Like, all tough, but when push comes to shove, what? Anyway, I can just wait for her here, right? If she doesn't come up in 5 minutes, I'll break down the door myself. Macchiato hangs up right away. I was going to remind her that it's against the rules to damage the facilities. But it's true that the tournament gets affected. If you are locked in a room. Macchiato must have a strong desire to win if she's so worked up over it. Telling me to get there in 5 minutes is asking a bit too much of me, isn't it? I think what Macchiato means is that she wishes for you to come over as soon as possible. It's not impossible to get there in 5 minutes if you set out now, right? Okay then, I'll take care of things on Macchiato's end. Come with me, 1575. I'll take care of the storage area and the kitchen then. The lobby is in the same direction as the guest room area where Macchiato is. Can I leave that to you as well? Sure, I'll be heading out now. Commander gives a nod to Springfield, rises from his seat, then leaves the restaurant with 1575. Commander arrives at the pool after getting through the walkway. Turning to the left would lead to the lobby, while the guest rooms are straight ahead. Focusing intently on the map on her terminal, the commander does not notice the figure behind the bushes in time. Commander? Turning back, the commander sees Andorus walk out from behind the bushes and waves at her, and waves towards her. Andorus, why are you here? Yeah, I should probably be the one to ask you that. Were you not in the safe zone, Commander? I was, but some unexpected issues have occurred within the tournament grounds, so I'm going over to resolve the situation. Is this related to Miss Macchiato? Just something related to the rules. Commander does not answer Andorus' question directly due to her position as a referee. Oh right, I should warn you about something since I'm here. There's been a bit of a malfunction of some of the facilities within the grounds, so try not to enter any enclosed locations. If you accidentally go in and notice that you can't open any of the doors and windows, contact me in Springfield immediately. The commander warns Andorus succinctly to save time. Andorus does not show any signs of doubt, simply nodding her head in earnest. I'll remember that, Commander. Could I trouble you with something though? What's up? If you see Michiru, could you please escort her back to the safe zone? My guess is that she must have been eliminated by Miss Macchiato by now. I'm worried about her being left alone on the tournament grounds. Okay, I'll escort her back once I see her, so go ahead and enjoy the tournament to your fullest. It's already half a minute past 5. so the commander does not chat any longer. She leaves with 1575 in a hurry after bidding farewell to Andorus. The following is not deception, it is simply the presence of an unfinished message. I remember Lever taught me something like this. Ooh, Lever! Somebody's waifu. It's always hard to be calm when it is about someone important to you. True. The time is passing by, with less than half the time remaining in the tournament. Macchiato hugs her arms, walking back and forth in a certain room on the second floor's guest room area. Michiru opens her eyes to look at her, then fluffs up her soft pillow and changes her position before flopping back down. Macchiato, maybe you should stop and take a break first. It's only been a few minutes since you hung up the call. It'll take a while for the commander to get here, even if she makes a sprint for it. No one's waiting for that woman to come over or anything. I'm just worried about Andor's running off. Also, I wouldn't be stuck here if it wasn't for you. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry about that. But there's no issue. But there's no use in fretting over it. Yeah, the commander won't arrive any faster. So why not be like me and lie down a bit? Say this bed is incredibly comfy. No need. Fine, fine. I'll be sleeping then. Soften your footsteps, okay? Michiru closed her eyes, falling sound asleep. Makoto stands in the same spot for a while. But she starts pacing back and forth again before long. In 5 minutes and 33 seconds, why is she being so slow? Did she tire herself out having fun in the practice match? No, it can't be. I was observing her while we were still on the Alamo some time back, so I know that her skills didn't degrade at all. She's not that weak. So she's probably just walking slowly. What the heck is she up to being so leisurely? Makoto's thoughts churn as she envisions and simulates her upcoming encounter with the commander in a neural cloud. Her neural cloud is nearly overloaded by the time a voice can be finally heard from outside the door. This is the room that Makoto is in. Let's see. Found it. Give me the tools, 1575. Here you go, man. Good thing the assembly isn't that complicated. All done. The sound of the lock turning is heard from before the door opens slowly. Sorry for being late, Makoto. Are you alright? I don't think this lock has any effect on a doll's ability to function. I won't deem you late this time. There was the last time. Bro, this is so ridiculous. Oh, are you referring to yesterday's practice match? I admit that I did come late. I had to discuss the details of the tournament of Springfield after. She's so obsessed. That's not what I'm talking about. Then, Makoto's ears turn red after she stammers for a good long while. But she doesn't manage to utter a single word. Never mind, forget it. I've eliminated Michiru, she's in the room now. Makoto steps away from the door, allowing the commander to see Michiru on the bed, sound asleep through it all. Wonderful. I met Andor's just now. She asked me to... Huh? You saw Andor's? Yeah, I saw her on the way here. She asked me to escort Michiru back to the safe zone. I shouldn't be revealing participants' movements to another, right? Doing this makes me a bad referee. That's not really a big deal, I think. You're pretty good at everything. But there's such awkward tension between these two, really. I'll make sure to keep up the good work then. Some unexpected issues occurred in the tournament grounds, so the others are encountering the same trouble you faced as well. I was worried that you would get anxious waiting, so I hurried over as soon as I could. I'll be heading to the various locations to check if anyone else got locked up. You're leaving already? Yep. Since Makoto believes me to be a good referee, I'll have to put more effort into carrying out my responsibilities. Plus, don't you want to resume fighting in the tournament? Indeed. I'll definitely get you to witness me become the champion. Once I do, I want you to... Commander walks towards Michiru, who's lying down on the bed, coincidentally missing out on Makoto's whispers. Michiru, you can't sleep here. Huh? What's she holding in her hand? Oh, the stickers. Commander takes the stickers Michiru has clutched in her hand and hands it over to Makoto for a smile. Yeah, Michiru's stickers and the stickers she collected. These are yours according to the rules. Be careful from now on. Be careful that you don't get trapped again. Got it. I'm looking forward to what you can do, Makoto. Look forward all you want then. I'm going. Makoto grabs the stickers from the commander's hand, then leaves the room sullenly. She dashes out of the guest room area and soon arrives near the pool. What the heck is wrong with me? Not only was I unable to speak from my heart, I also acted so weirdly in front of her. I prepared all the kinds of lines, but I wasn't able to use any of them. Skills and love. Her neural cloud is still playing back the scene from before when her visual module happens to capture an abnormality in her surroundings. The time is now close to noon. The reflection from the pool shines ever more brightly. A few moppies are searching for enemies a short distance away. A splatter of dye can be seen on the ground near them. The dye is not completely dry yet. A battle must have occurred here within the past 30 minutes. This is the entrance to the guest room area. It must be outdoors. Machiari fantasizes about her next encounter with the commander as she walks towards the dye marks. These dye markings seem to be making a trail. Could these be showing Andor's movements? Speaking of which, I haven't had a good talk with her ever since I arrived aboard the Alamo. How did I communicate with her back in the day again? Maybe we could start off by discussing our past. No, back then she... Perhaps another topic then. I should think up something more lighthearted. She follows the trail of dye markings till they stop. She stands still thinking hard. But if I think about it, I'm not that good at discussing those frivolous things. Maybe I should consult someone once I'm back. The sound of a gunshot rings out from behind her back. The bullet shines with a cold metal sheen under the blazing sun, making a beeline for Macchiato. Macchiato reacts in shock by diving forward quickly. She more or less managed to evade this particular shot. You have my admiration for dodging my attack in that situation, Miss Macchiato. Macchiato adjusts her posture to see where the voice is coming from. Andor stands up from behind the waist high bushes. Or could it be that I didn't choose the right firing angle or timing, allowing Miss Macchiato a good margin for evasion? For example, would I have been able to hit Miss Macchiato if I depressed my gun muzzle a little more? This is a great experience to have. I'll do better in the future. Macchiato is about to return fire, but she notices that the lounges and parasols near the pool have been piled together to form multiple instances of cover, and Andorus is near one of them. The instance of cover, the waterways of the pool, and the nearby greenery divide the space where the two dolls stand. Even the battleground has been prepared beforehand, huh? Good, I'll continue where I left off then. That would be great, Miss Macchiato. You're an excellent marksman that I wish to learn much from. But she's so sweet. Also, Leader Klukai often reminds us that an eye for an eye befits 404 more than just hiding. She would be angry if all I did was hide and evade. Let's begin. Sweet, fair, respectful. Is this what you learned in 404? To put up makeshift covers from the surrounding materials? Suits me just fine. I'll settle the debt from just now once and for all. Oof. Oof. Oh my god. Yeah, I was looking forward to that. Man, looks like trying to kill her, man. Straight up. I'm looking forward to testing myself against you in the battle without holding back, Miss Macchiato. She's kind of got this like this metal snake scale skin on her arm. It's really cool. Who am I missing? Bionic gel shake? What? I'm afraid, Andorus, you stand no match for me. The standoff at the pool continues. Andorus utilizes the cover she prepared while she makes attempts to break through Macchiato's defenses. There is an hour left before the end of the tournament. It's no use. I should still put in the effort. Do you want to win that much? That's what I should ask you, no? I feel like your desire to win this tournament is much stronger than mine, Miss Macchiato. As time passes, Macchiato gains a deeper understanding of how Andorus is planning to use each item set up in the area. Stop hiding. I have more or less understood your setup. It's only a matter of time before I score a hit on you. I know. So why are you still hiding? Utilizing data on the enemy to set up all kinds of contingency plans in order to reduce combat data processing load, hence reducing my risk of crashing. This is something important that I have learned from 404. What's Andorus' weapon? Like, what type is it? I was able to observe your combat style while you were fighting me and Michiru, Miss Macchiato. I came up with these plans a little too late, but now is the time for me to put them into action. I won't miss such a good chance. Theory and reality can be quite different. Makiaru nimbly dodges the pool cleaner that started rushing at her, then forces Andorus to the side of the pool. The walls near the two dolls have a number of inactive decorative lights hanging on them. It seems that Miss Makiaru's reaction speed and movement abilities are higher than my estimations. I'll have to update my data on you. I'll praise you as well then. While you did prepare the battlefield prior to combat, you were able to fight me for this long without crashing once. Not bad. True, she does have a bit of a crashing issue. She heats up. Still, I shall be the winner between the two of us. Miss Macchiato, what do you think I should work on? Your marksmanship accuracy and how you prioritize plans. I can see that you have made a breadth of plans, but there is no time for you to slowly pick and choose among all of them in the midst of battle. Wait a minute. Macchiato sinks into a brief period of contemplation as if struck by something she had said. Andorus blinks. You're quite right, Miss Macchiato. The decorative lights turn on and flash with high frequency as soon as Mandorus ends her sentence. Macchiato is not prepared and she takes a step back. But Andorus' fingertip has already made contact with the trigger. There is no time for Macchiato to dodge this attack. Yet she manages to utilize accumulated combat experience to react with the best possible decision in this situation. Bang. The two dolls' gunshots overlap with one another, their bullets hitting each other almost at the same time. Oh dear. It seems that I have yet to master the art of timing, and I've underestimated Miss Macchiato's prowess on top of that. No, you were right this time. You caught me off guard while A rare expression of gloom appears on Macchiato's face. How did you know that I would come out from this exit as soon as I was able to? You even set everything up while waiting for me. I just made a guess. That's a quick reply. Is it a rehearsed answer? If I never came out. Wait, that woman told me just now. You asked her to escort Michiru back to the safe zone. Would it be? Lita was right about Miss Macchiato. You are quite the difficult opponent. That idiot. Stupid moron. Why doesn't she have any sense of caution at all? I'm going to the safe zone now. I'm going to settle some things with her. Yeah, it's definitely someone I know. Macchiato storms off in a fury. Wide strides all the way. I kind of get what Michiru means now. Miss Macchiato is indeed quite similar to Leader Kukai. They will always find it hard to maintain their cool when it comes to the commander. Michiru should be in the safe zone after the commander escorted her there, so I should go and meet up with her. Two dolls head to the safe zone, one lagging behind the other. That was a nice little interaction between Macchiato and Andorus. Another cat fight? Sort of. Okay, almost at the end. The goddess of victory does not always look in the same direction. Perry and Sabrina are crouched in the bushes, carefully working their way towards the surveillance room. I got a feeling Sabrina and Perry are going to win. Don't spoil it, but that's my bet. Just as they are about to turn towards the fork, Sabrina suddenly spots a figure in the distance. Perry, look! Why is Springfield here? Perry looks back and sees Springfield walking away from the kitchen in a hurry towards them. Is she coming back from the kitchen? Could it be that Springfield is here to check on those strange devices? Doesn't she give the impression that the issue is already resolved? Perry checks the surroundings. There are no other participants around. She gives Sabrina a few pats. Sabrina, let's go. We're going to ask Springfield. Two dolls quickly swap cover to the bushes near Springfield as soon as the moppies nearby walk away. Perry sticks her head out and waves at Springfield. Springfield-san! Here, look over here. Oh? Springfield walks over to Perry after noticing her. Are you here to deal with the malfunctions that those devices have caused? That is correct, and thank you for reporting it. The commander and I are now currently handling the situation. The malfunctions in the guest room and kitchen areas have been fixed at present, so they can be safely used as combat zones again. That's great. It was right to leave things to Springfield and the commander. We can finally breathe a sigh of relief. Speaking of which, were there any participants who got trapped in the kitchen, like what happened to us? Oh my, Perry, have you forgotten that I am one of the referees? Realizing that her efforts to get the intel have been foiled, Perry gives Springfield a sheepish smile, deciding not to continue with the topic. Springfield looks around before she gives a light nod to Sabrina and Perry. I still have to go check on the other areas, so let's talk later. Luck and do your best. I'm looking forward to seeing you two in the safe zone after the tournament. Springfield turns to leave while Perry and Sabrina go back into hiding. What a pity. She's a tough nut to crack. I wasn't able to get anything out of her. True, but at least now we know that the malfunctions in the kitchen and the guest room area have been cleared. Springfield came from the kitchen, so does that mean the commander is taking care of the guest rooms? Yep. I'm also guessing that in the interest of participant safety, the commander in Springfield will probably fix all the malfunctions before dealing with the participant in the surveillance room, and Springfield didn't walk in the direction of the surveillance room just now. Yeah? Are you saying that the commander's next stop might very well be the surveillance room? That participant is most certainly in there regardless of the commander's destination. If we go on now, we can probably catch her red-handed. Hehe. Now that you've put it that way, I simply can't wait. Let's make haste. Oh no, there are so many moppies in front of us. Perry, let's go. Of course there's one all the way here. Minutes prior in the surveillance room of the resort. All surveillance feeds have been shut down, replaced by a single line of red text. No access permissions, please contact the administrator for assistance. Crack. A lollipop breaks under immense pressure from Lynn's teeth. She hits the control panel in annoyance before attempting to restart the system, but it is unsuccessful. Damn it, why can't I reboot it? Oh, I just realized she's got lollipops as like ammo on her thing. Administrator. Could it be Springfield and Commander onto me? I really want to see her in-game. I'm pretty sure my actions aren't in violation of the rules though. She looks like I would like to have, but I don't think I'll pull character. Lynn takes out her terminal and opens a set of rules Springfield sent her prior to the tournament. Eliminated if a die bullet hits you on any part of your body. The use of other weapons is prohibited in this tournament. You are not allowed to damage the facilities. I haven't been eliminated, nor did I break any of the other rules, so what's going on here? Contact Springfield and Commander if you run into any issues during the tournament. Lynn sinks deep into thought for a couple of seconds, staring at that line. The situation I find myself in doesn't count as a proper issue, I believe. Why do I look terribly incompetent if I contact the referees for every little thing? There's no reason for me to stay if I can't look at the feeds. I should probably go out and take out Macchiato now that she's locked up. Yeah, my time is not wasted if I can leave her have her stickers. If I find any suitable routes, I could also lure some participants into places with the universal lock. Lynn occupies herself by thinking about a plan of action as she sets up, walks towards the door, and reaches out to press the door switch. And the door does not react at all. Huh? I get the feed going down, but why is the door... There is no other exit aside from the only door... There is no other exit aside from the only door to the surveillance room. Lynn can only press the switch repeatedly, but to no avail. He's silent for a while, then whips out her gun. No, the rules disallow damage to facilities. should I do? I can't just let myself be trapped here till the end of the tournament, right? Is there another way? Lynn paces back and forth, somewhat anxious. What would score leader do in this mission, in this situation? Calm down. I have to calm down first and observe my surroundings and think of a solution to address my problems. I get the fury, but how do I even do this? Lynn continues pacing back and forth, mentally grasping at the many ideas slipping away from her. In the end, she resigns to look at her terminal's interface. It's completely justifiable to call the commander for something like this, right? You're gonna get roasted by the commander. Commander receives a call on her terminal, causing her to stop in her tracks. She takes out her terminal and looks at the name of the caller before accepting the call. Lind? It's me. There's been a bit of a problem here. I can't open the surveillance room door. Could you help me take care of it? The rules mentioned that I could call you for this. You can indeed, it's just that I was the one who asked 1575 to remove the permissions, causing the surveillance room's systems shut down, door included. What? Why? How else would I get you to contact me on your own if I didn't do that? What the heck? You were the one who started ignoring me first. What? What? What I mean is, there was no need to go to so much trouble if you just wanted to contact me, don't you think? Now that I'm locked up, I can't even participate in a tournament. But what you did stopped other participants from participating in the tournament too. We won't be able to collect the data for our client if everyone is locked up. Court! So although it's not against the rules, you need to leave the surveillance room to ensure the smooth operation of our tournament and commission job. To ensure the safety of the participants from here on out, Springfield and I will be removing all the Cheaters Universal locks from the tournament grounds ASAP. Of course, it would even be better if you promised me not to use any more of those locks in the tournament. That way, I can just head back to the safe zone to enjoy watching the rest of the tournament. What do you think? Yeah, exposed. After a brief silence, the sound of sweets being unwrapped can be heard from the other side of the comms. Won't the tournament be boring that way? The universal locks help me save on effort, taking my opponents out of the equation in one fell swoop. Can you agree that a bit of unpredictability brings excitement to a tournament? Isn't this a great time to test how everyone reacts to unexpected situations? If I followed the rules, I would either have to find the other dolls and eliminate them one by one, or fight those mindless service bots. It's not that interesting at all, so I wanted to find an easier way to go about it. A competition will always have its rules, Lind. If you found it boring, then why did you sign up specifically for this? Straight up, man. Yeah, no worries, dude. Just everyone does all the work and you just come up right at the end and take everything. Anything else? Isn't the reason really obvious? Now that the agreement has been loosened, we can't just stay in the green zones forever, even if Frostfall still has to help Hellion temporarily. Whoa, what? What are you talking about? Now that the agreement has been loosened, we can't just stay in the green zones forever, even if Frostfall still has to help Hellion temporarily. What I meant was, if I enter the tournament, then I'd get to see you again. Okay, it's one of those. But you haven't said a word to me since yesterday until now, isn't that right? What's wrong with not talking? I just said that I get to see you again. Also, why didn't you pay me any attention during yesterday's practice match? You were the one who started ignoring me first. Okay, I see what this is. It's one of those relationships. Both sides are playing hard to get. Or don't want to make any effort, but want all the attention. Sorry, I was busy dodging bullets at that time. Why don't we have a good one-on-one once the tournament ends? I feel like you've been getting along well with the other members of Frostfall Squad. Okay, Frostfall Squad, I don't know. I think is she in Frostfall Squad? And I'm interested in what you've all been through over the past 10 years. Me? Getting along well with them? I guess you're right. Speaking of which, they all wanted to enter this tournament as well, but our squad leader said no, saying that it would be too obvious if we all went to you at once, which would cause you trouble. So in the end, I came alone. That's all for our discussion then. Once I become the champion, you won't be able to avoid me even if you want to. Then I shall eagerly await your performance in the tournament. You better keep your promise. Oh, you just mentioned that I can't use the universal locks in the surveillance room anymore, right? Yeah, don't use those from now on. As for the surveillance room, I'm afraid that some of the other dolls are gunning it for now. I won't stop you if you want to stay and get mopped though. Fine, I'll follow your instructions for your sake. So could you let me out of the surveillance room now? Of course. 1575, please restore access permissions for the surveillance room door. Command received. Full access permissions restored. A green light lights up above the surveillance room door upon 1575's utterance. Is it done? Yes, the door is open. Let's see, there's still some time before the tournament ends. Good luck, Lind. I'll be cheering for you. Got it. Lynn lets out a sigh of relief after ending the call. She prepares to walk out of the door after doing a few warm-ups for the lower body. So, the door slowly opens. Light from outside starts seeping in through the narrow gap. Slam. Lynn punches the switch for the door. The half-open door closes once again. What the heck? Why are there so many moppies outside? It almost looks like they're searching for something. Yeah, you! I don't think they were here before the surveillance feed got cut. They're all backed up. Gotta think of a way to deal with them. Lynn's visual module quickly sweeps the furnishings of the surveillance room, locking onto the swivel chair she sat on before. The door to the surveillance room opens 30 seconds later. A dark figure slides out of the door, rushing forward at great speed. The moppies are attracted by the movement and all swarm towards it. Good. Now they're all gone. Lynn rushes out, leaps out, then uses the momentum to run up the wall, climbing onto the roof of the surveillance room. Damn. When she looks back, the moppies have already realized that they all chased after a chair and are now looking around for new opponents. Idiotic things. Now that a figure approaches from behind. Lynn turns around quickly, but not quickly enough to react. A pitch-black gun muzzle is now pointed straight at her face. Oh well. Harry. I knew something was off. You led those moppies to the surveillance room, didn't you? You've been surrounded, so hand over your stickers. Desk, you're not alone, are you? Where's Sabrina? Aren't the two of you working together? Yeah? So you're that interested in our movements, huh? Then you must be the one who locked us in the storage area. So what if I did? Didn't you two manage to open the door in the end? It must have been Sabrina's idea. Not bad. Sabrina and Cheetah will definitely get... Oh, wait, where is she? Lynn looks around, trying to find Sabrina while she analyzes the terrain features around her and the moppies' positions. Hey, don't change the topic. Lynn, it doesn't matter where Sabrina is. You've been surrounded, so you should probably play nice and hand over your sticker. What if I don't? Lynn ends the sentence by slapping the gun muzzle pointed at her. Harry does not hesitate. She pulls the trigger at the same time as Sabrina, who has hidden herself behind the other side of the corridor. Hisk. Lynn drops to the ground, rolls and leaps off the roof, narrowly avoiding the duo's attack. However, she finds herself facing a moppy gun muzzle just as she manages to steady herself on the ground. How confident. Lynn sweeps her leg over in an attempt to topple the moppy. But another moppy behind her target suddenly rushes over and spins around, ready to shoot at her. The hell? Lynn is forced to evade once again, taking cover behind the surveillance room. A tiny figure quickly follows her. See you later. Multicolored dye splatters all over Lynn's body. Perry raises her gun carefully at the relentless doll. You've been eliminated, Lynn. Could you hand over your sticker now? Deserved. I'm eliminated, yes, but it is a must. But is it a must to give you my sticker? Eh? Lynn lifts her chin in a taunting smile. I give my sticker to only one person, and it's not you. Even if I can't be the champion, I won't give my sticker to anyone else. Lynn doesn't wait for Perry's reaction. She lifts her gun and fires multiple rounds at Sabrina's position. She's cheating, man! Whoa. The moppies are alerted by gunfire, causing them to close in on Sabrina's position. Perry's forced to turn her head to check on the commotion. Lynn takes the chance to squirrel into the moppy horde, disappearing from the scene without any trouble. Perry leaps off in an attempt to follow Lynn, But just like Sabrina, she is soon surrounded and blocked off by a swarm of moppies. What's going on with all of you? Go shoot Lynn or something. Could it be that they aren't attacking Lynn because she's already eliminated? Damn it, I shouldn't have fixated on getting her stick as per the rules. I've got to protect Sabrina first. Perry looks all around, searching for traces of Sabrina among the moppy horde. Are you okay, Sabrina? I'm fine, but there are too many moppies around, Perry. Do you have a way to get it out of this? Perry clears away moppies with gunfire while she continues looking for a solution. She quickly spots the surveillance room door, which is still half open. Sabrina, come into the surveillance room. The duo makes a mad dash in the surveillance room before slamming the door shut. The moppies outside can no longer find their targets. They remain for a brief moment before dispersing quickly. Watching the moppies leave one by one, Sabrina heaves a sigh of relief as she sits down heavily on the floor. We're saved. That was real close. Perry carefully walks one round around Sabrina to make sure there is no dye on her. She then sits down with Sabrina and leans against her. Good thing you weren't hit, otherwise we would have wasted all our effort. I won't let myself get shot that easily. Still, even if I did get eliminated, we still have you, Perry. We have a lot of stickers now, so as long as you survive to the end of the tournament, we can both get the cash prize. It's not the same. The cash prize is important, but not as important as my wish to win it together with you. We're a team, you know. We registered together, so if we won it alone, there would be very little meaning to the victory. Ooh, you're right, Perry. We have to win this tournament and become the champions together. We have to get on it. Get on with it then, eh? Perry, look over there. Perry looks up at where Sabrina is pointing at. The surveillance feed is providing a live view of Macchiato's, Andor's, and Groz's movements. Oh yeah, I forgot about Groza. Perry gazes at the dolls in silence. Sabrina happily pats Perry on the shoulder. Perry, this is our chance. Observing outside the competition arena to guess the final winner. I'm just gonna have just a quick little break. The time is now 11:16 AM. The commander is now back in the restaurant, half carrying the half-asleep Michiru along the way. Springfield has also returned, along with all the eliminated participants. Shakri, Andor's, Macchiato, and Lind. All of them have dye on their bodies. So all of you eliminated? Shakri had a slip up, and Miss Groza took the chance. Groza, but I heard from Springfield that you were eliminated by a moppy. What a joke. Manager, why did you betray me? Lying idols don't make good role models, Shakri. Still, my concern is on how a moppy managed to land a hit on you. All things aside, you are still a tactical doll. Yeah, because you were too busy talking shit, that's why. Her head is stuffed full of songs and dances and how to act cute all day anyway, so I'm not surprised. No way, but I don't really get what happened either. Back then I was trying to I was trying to dodge leader Groz's attacks after we failed to negotiate. And then that moppy just jumped out as if it was waiting for this very moment. Moppies are simple service machines, so they are nowhere as smart as you make them out to be. Stop trying to make excuses for your own incompetence. Manager, do you see? Macchiato is bullying Shakri again. Alright, Shiki, have a good night, bro. Take care. Shakri runs to Springfield's side and tugs at her sleeves. Now that you've mentioned it, I think these moppies are rather impressive too. But why does it feel like they aren't all the same? Maybe they just feel overwhelming because of their numbers? If it wasn't for the meddling of those bots. Lynn swallows the candy in her mouth out of frustration, then walks over to the commander with heavy steps. Yeah. A sticker. Were you not eliminated? No one took your sticker? Yeah, I kept the sticker for you. Oh my god. Well, I can't be the champion anymore, but I won't give my stickers to anyone else. Okay, Lynn. I don't know, Lynn's personality points are going down a little bit. Thanks, but you actually broke the rules this time. What rule did I break? Aren't these stickers just a formality? The actual numbers are recorded via electronic means. That is indeed the case. There are secret rules in this tournament? How is it a secret if it's blatantly obvious? Teehee. Macchiato has been ridiculed to the point of speechlessness. You've got no right to say anything, moppy victim. Yeah, you tell her. Calm down, everyone. Now, can I confirm that the remaining participants in the tournament are Perry, Sabrina, and Groza? Yes, they don't seem to have encountered each other yet, so I'm quite curious about how things will end between them. Do you want to see how they are doing, Commander? Yeah, please do the honor, Springfield. 1575. Can you provide us a live feed of Groza's, Perry's, and Sabrina's positions? Received. Searching through the surveillance cameras. Target Groza found. Video feed connected. Live view starting. The surveillance feed switches to a corridor near the pool. Groza hides behind a pillar in the corridor while she fires at some nearby moppies in an unhurried manner. The moppies approach one by one and are taken out one by one. The moppies near Groza are quickly eliminated. She walks out of her hiding spot, quickly grabs a stack of stickers, then rolls to the other side before she starts collecting the stickers again. That's a frightening level of combat ability. She deals with an overwhelming mass of enemies in an unhurried yet precise manner, as expected of Miss Groza. I should ask Miss Groza for some advice once the tournament ends. Groza seems pretty enthused today. Haha, 1575. Let's switch to view and see how Perry and Sabrina are doing. Received. Switching to targets Perry and Sabrina. Live view starting. Live feed switches to the surveillance room. Perry and Sabrina face the screen, watching Groza's movements. They seem to be discussing something. Oh, Miss Perry's group managed to observe all of Miss Groza's movements near the pool. Bro, stop talking in freaking third person. It's hard enough as it is. Indeed, they now have a complete overview of the situation. Entering the surveillance room was a good choice for them. They left the surveillance room as expected and they are now heading in the direction of the pool. Hehe. Are they preparing to have a final showdown with Miss Groza? Yeah, what's going on? Why do Miss Perry and Sabrina suddenly disappear from the feed? 1575, is something wrong with the live feed? Attempting another search. Search complete. Apologies, the targets cannot be found in any live feeds available. Suggestion, switch target. No need. I think I know what happened. Perry and Sabrina are probably intentionally hiding in surveillance blind spots. After all, they use the surveillance room to find Groza, so there's nothing stopping Groza from doing the same. A cautious strategy. As they approach the final showdown, they stand a higher chance of winning if they can hide well. Pity that we can't keep observing them though. It's fine, let's switch back to Groza. There's not much time left in the tournament, so they'll be encountering each other soon. How will it all end? I'm getting more and more hyped about it. Preserve to the end and never give up. That is the way to win the final victory. Between the open air pool and corridor, 2 hours 30 minutes since the start of the tournament. Perry and Sabrina hide in the bushes within the surveillance blind spots, keeping a close watch on Groza, who has now moved to the southwest side of the pool. Whoa, Groza's alertness is off the charts. She puts up an impenetrable defense despite seeing only moppies here. It'll be impossible to take her out without a sneak attack. We'll have to use plan B after all, so as we planned, I'll go distract her while you take her out with a sneak attack. That's her only choice then. Perry, be very careful around her. Don't worry, and make sure to look out for my signal. Perry gives Sabrina a nod before she turns to sneak towards the pool, staying close to the bushes. Once she reaches around 3 lounges away from Groza, Perry carefully walks out of the bushes before kicking the legs of a lounge chair. Who's that? Groza turns around and fires a burst. The bullets land near Perry's feet. Perry has evades the attack and raises her hands. It's me, Perry. I'm here to ask if you want to join forces. What? Join forces. Plot twist. Groza's expression softens somewhat, but she doesn't lower her gun. If I remember correctly, you've already partnered up with Sabrina. Why do you suddenly want to work for me now? Eh? Does this really need to be explained? It's obvious that a merchant would want as many partnerships as possible. Sabrina and I have already collected a lot of stickers, so if we join forces, all three of us will win. Is that so? And then can I interpret your actions in another way? A nearly imperceptible smile appears on Groza's face as she keeps her gun raised. Perry, do you and Sabrina not have complete confidence in winning against me through the direct combat? That's why, if you allow me to hazard a guess, Sabrina must be hiding nearby and waiting for the right moment to ambush me, right? Sabrina! Perry starts firing at Groza before she finishes the sentence. Sabrina instantly starts shooting at Groza from behind the bushes upon Perry's signal. What a cheeky little tactical! But Groza moves as if she already knows how the two-way would act. Before Perry's gunfire can be heard, Groza has already dove into cover behind the nearby lounger, allowing it to evade both attacks from the two directions. She then returns fire continuously at Perry, using the lounger as temporary cover. Whoa. The bullets whiz past Perry, she covers her head and rolls into the bushes. But Groza's attack doesn't stop. The bullets land closer and closer to Perry's position. Damn it. Perry, watch out. Witnessing Perry's plight, Sabrina reveals herself and starts firing one shot after another at Groza. The situation instantly becomes chaotic as the surrounding mobbies join the battle after being alerted by the commotion. Groza defends herself against the mobbies while she chases down Perry with gunfire. This is bad. If this goes on for much longer, we'll both be eliminated. We can't be too passive here. I have to suppress Groza and create an opportunity for Sabrina to strike. The bullet holes on the ground follow Perry closely as she sees the moppy appear and block her retreat. She grips her gun tight. Perry makes up her mind while Groza stops for a moment to keep up with her. Meanwhile, Sabrina is approaching after breaking out of the moppies encirclement. Let's do this. Wait, Perry, watch out! Sabrina's shots get closer and closer, but Perry ignores her, leaping out of cover to fire at Groza with fury, no longer caring about the bullets flying at her. At the very same time, the moppy behind Perry opens fire. I'm sorry, I have to at least ensure your victory. Sacrifice, Perry! The bullet flies towards Perry. She makes no attempt to evade it, but Sabrina suddenly rushes out, blocking the attack with her shield. Sabrina then immediately takes aim, eliminating the moppy behind Perry. Eh? Phew, nice, I made it. Sabrina, how? We're a team, you know, how can I ever let you face up against our enemies? Well, look out. Groza closes in once again. A barrage of bullets fly at Perry from her side. Sabrina lifts her shield to block the attack again, but at that moment, Groza suddenly changes what she's aiming at. Gah! A single round grazes past the edge of Sabrina's shield, landing squarely on her arm. No, Sabrina got shot. Perry is thrown into a state of hysteria upon seeing Sabrina's unexpected elimination. Sob. Why? Why did you have to block them for me? I was clearly about to. Sabrina does not answer her, but she quickly pulls Perry away from the scene once she sees Groza start firing off the surrounding moppies instead. Once they are further away from Groza, Sabrina places Perry behind temporary cover. Perry's face is covered in tears. We almost held out to the end of the tournament. We held on for so long. We were so close to victory. Oh, stop crying, Perry. We haven't lost yet. Victory is still within your reach. It's impossible. It's already impossible. Sabrina clasps Perry's hand in hers, placing all the stickers in Perry's hands. Aww. Perry, there is not much time left, so please listen to me. When I first started working in a restaurant, the dishes I made were not very good. It took a very long time, through trial and error, to gain the head chef's recognition and approval. Despite all my failures, I would finish all the dishes I made. Some were really bad and nearly vomit-inducing. Yet the taste and abilities of a good chef are created precisely through this process of repeatedly consuming one's own failures. We're just encountering a small hiccup over here, just like soup with an extra spoonful of salt. You can still salvage this. Nice life lesson, Sabrina, thank you. Perry, I'll leave my stickers to you. I know you can defeat Groza and protect these stickers. We will achieve victory. Sabrina gives Perry a smile. She then stands up, once again raising her shield against Perry's enemies, who are closing in on them. Run away first. Come back once you're ready. Leave Cross and the Moppies to me. Perry, you have to win. I'll be waiting for you at the end. Sabrina is such a doll. Like, actually such a doll. She's so sweet. She's so cute. 10 out of 10 personality. Sabrina, there's no point. Sabrina, there's no point even if you're... Hold on. Sabrina, there's no point even if you are using... even if you use delaying tactics. Yeah, she is, man. Like, she's just a 10 out of 10, like, in all regards. I promised Perry that I hold the enemy back for her. Doesn't matter if they're mopping. Like, I hope tanks eventually play like a vital role in the game, and so I can start having her like in my teams, especially as a part of like a water team. I promised Perry that I'd hold the enemy back for her. Doesn't matter if they're moppies or you, Crozza. What are you wearing? Jeez. Totally forgot about this outfit. That's Crozza for you. She's really good. Phew, I wonder if Perry managed to get away safely. Why didn't they have this outfit in the 2D thing? Ooh, oh no. Yeah, I know, that's not what I meant, smartass. Like, they should have, I don't know, like, because in the 2D she's got a default thing, so I totally forgot about it, and it just came out again out of nowhere. The ridiculousness. Vector's ult is so good for that. Perry escapes her enemies with Sabrina's assistance, successfully retreating into the guest room area. Now that there's no one around, Perry takes a chance to sit down and lean against the walls of the corridor. She takes out the stickers to count their number. I screwed up all of it. We were so close. Now I'm the only one left. Who else is left? Oh, is it her and Grozza? She gives the stack of stickers type, then buries her head into her knees. There is no more hope, but it's so dramatic. Perry does not remain silent for long. She raises her head, looking tenderly at the stickers in her hands, thinking of Sabrina. There's still hope for a victory. I won't give up. I will win. Perry secures the stickers and stands up. I want to win. I will grasp victory in my hands. Oh my goodness. Too much jiggle, man. $15 So I think this is the final mission, story mission. 15 minutes left before the end of the tournament. Perry rushes toward the pool with her gun ready. Grozza. Perry looks around for traces of Grozza movements, yet before she can even reach the pool, a figure starts rushing straight towards her. Perry. Grozza. Perry readies her gun immediately upon seeing Grozza. But Grozza instead swivels around on the spot and, utilizing the nearby bushes as concealment, takes out a few moppies who are encroaching on her. Perry, retreat. Eh? Noticing Perry's bewildered expression, Grozza is forced to shout at her again. The moppies near the pool have all gone out of control, so they can't tell friend from foe. Don't stand around on the spot, you have to get moving. Out of control? After a brief pause, Perry follows Grozza's lead and quickly starts shooting at the moppies nearby. However, even after getting hit, the moppies do not stop moving. A red light starts glaring on them one by one. Oh no. No longer hesitant, Perry follows Grozza to the other side of the tournament grounds. So, what's going on here? No idea, these moppies suddenly started crashing, then went out of control when I was fighting Sabrina. It might be that our actions accidentally triggered some bugs in their system. Right now they're running on abnormal logic, so they don't go out of defense mode, even after getting hit by diebold's. Then is Sabrina safe? What about the commander? I can't reach the commander's comms, and Sabrina has already rushed back to the safe zone. The situation will most likely be quickly resolved once the commander knows what's going on. Our goal is to buy more time for ourselves before we can restore communications. Perry, I need your help. Understood. If we just need to buy time, maybe we can think of something to limit the movements. But she could just be making all this up, by the way. She's so gullible. Indeed, I need somewhere large enough to hold them with only a single entrance and lure them all there. But Groza wouldn't do that. Not the Groza I know. Perry, have you and Sabrina been to the storage area? Does it fulfill these requirements? The storage area, yeah, we've been there before. Ah, I remember now. I've got an amazing device that can lock up all those muppies in the storage area if we manage to lure them inside. Oh, okay. Let's see. Where did I put it? I remember putting it in my pocket. Found it. Perry takes out a pink disc that she had removed from the storage entrance doors. Lynn brought this device with her. She used it to lock me and Sabrina inside the storage area where we were collecting stickers inside. It took a lot of effort to open the doors. But I can't connect the Lynn now. Sabrina's not here as well, so I have no idea how I can activate it. No time for dithering. Perry, let's speed up our work. I'll lure those out of control moppies into the storage area. While that happens, I'll leave the activation of the device to you. No problem. Cross has already turned around before Perry could finish her sentence. At the same time, she shoves Perry into the bushes. Groza makes a sprint for the storage area as she opens fire to attract the moppies' attention. The immense horde of moppies turn their heads one by one as if they were neatly arranged dominoes falling in sequence. Perry squats down immediately. She takes this chance to investigate the strange pink disc in her hands. So how do I even reactivate this device? I remember Sabrina moving it by force via the disruption of the power supply. If I were to reactivate it, maybe I should... At the same time, in the storage area, Groza successfully attracts a large number of moppies into the storage area using the storage shelves as cover. Her terminal emits two sharp beeps just as she is looking for an opportunity to leave the storage area. Commander. Groza, it's me. 1575 suddenly bugged out in safe zone. No, so comms broke down within the grounds for a bit. It has been restored now. Sabrina has reached the safe zone. Explain the situation to me. How are things on your... Target spotted. Eliminate... Groza looks out from behind the pile of cargo and fends off an approaching moppy. Groza, are you doing alright over there? I'm doing fine. Perry and I have lured the moppies into the storage area. She has a device that can lock the doors. If our plan succeeds, we will most likely be able to trap all these moppies here. A device that can lock doors? Does it look like a pink disc? You know about it, Commander? Perry mentioned that it managed to lock Sabrina and her in the storage area, and it took a lot of effort for them to get the doors open. I wasn't expecting cheaters' universal lock to come in handy in this situation. Alright, I understand now. The plan is workable, but the device has to be remotely activated. I'll get Lynn to contact. Bang, bang, bang. Sounds of continuous gunfire and muffled yelling come from the terminal. Watch the side of the rear passages. Don't let... Commander? Garbled noise fills the comms. Groza does not get a reply. The moppies in the storage area are attracted by the noise and swarm towards Groza's position. Groza quickly retreats towards a more hidden corner of the area. Commander, what happened in the safe zone? Groza turns up the volume and finally manages to receive a reply. I'm fine. Lynn and the others dealt with the out-of-control moppies. How are things on your side? The situation is under control. I'm glad that you're safe, Commander. You have plenty of manpower in the safe zone, so you don't have to worry about me. Straight up, like all the dolls are there. You guys, on the other hand, Groza, I need you to take control of the situation and make sure that the moppies don't get too close to the safe zone. Help me hold them off for 20 minutes. Linda will assist you in reactivating the universal lock. Alright, keep the comms alive. Got it. Hack into 1575. Commence battle. Oh, okay, so it's gonna be a hacking mission. Oof! Wait, is this what this was? Or is it just a random boss they put it? We got the expansion mission for this. Oh no, maybe not. Mopro Nexus. This is meant to be the 1575's brain or something. Oh, I got Springfield. Ah, so this thing is part of secret technologies. Okay. Starting to make sense now. That's pretty tanky. Probably should have brought... Good guy. I'm so dumb. Oh, maybe not. It is now long past the official end of the tournament. A few battered cargo containers surround and protect the partially damaged storage doors, painted all over by the Moppy's die rounds. Rosa and Perry hide inside the storage area, closely observing the situation unfolding inside. I think the frequency of fire has lowered and the Moppies are making less noise. I didn't expect those Moppies to be this strong. They even managed to break the lock on the doors. Perry, let's move the storage shelves and take a look inside. Sure. The two dolls approach in silence and press against the shelves. 1, 2, push. Under the combined effort of both dolls, the shelves are moved out of the way, revealing the doors to the storage area. The doors have been warped. Perry and Groza observe the situation inside through the newly created gap. The Moppies are not moving anymore. Looks like the commander succeeded. Phew, that's a relief. I didn't expect this kind of thing to happen during the tournament. The Moppies even managed to bang up storage area doors and those storage shelves. Everyone's safety is of the utmost importance. Groza, how's the situation over there? Commander's voice comes from bushes behind them. We're both fine here, Commander. We'll go back right away. Okay. Perry, let's leave this place first. You can head over first, Groza. I'll tidy up this place and put back the shelves. It'd be bad if they collapsed. We'll be fine doing this alone. Don't worry, I'm really strong despite what my small figure suggests. Okay then, I'll leave things here to you. Now that the crisis has been averted, the dolls from the safe zone gather outside the storage area. Groza walks towards the commander and Springfield. It's nice, man. They did a nice job of designing this resort area. The Moppies have returned to normal. The other areas are safe as well. Yeah, but who won? Commander, can you tell me what happened just now? We noticed an abnormality in the Moppies' offensive capabilities earlier on, so Springfield contacted the emergency line for Seeker Technologies. But the Moppies went out of control before we could get a proper reply from them. Come to think of it, these Moppies do sometimes display sudden bursts of agility or unexpected behaviors and reactions that disrupt our combat plans. Indeed. Seeker Technologies finally finished troubleshooting the issue after we dealt with an attack from 1575. Turns out all the Moppies are connected to a single shared network hub, which is responsible for processing all the offensive actions observed during the tournament. The flow of data caused congestions and abnormalities in data processing, so when Sabrina broke the rules after she was eliminated... I'm so sorry, Perry was crying so hard, so I had to do something. So, did you hack into 1575? Yes, Seeker Technologies helped us through the process as well. Springfield, how bad is the damage to the resort facilities and the Moppies? There's no need to worry about that. I'll negotiate with Seeker Technologies. All is well as long as everyone is safe. Now that things have gone this way, I'm guessing that we can't continue with the tournament. So, how do we conclude? No winner? The tournament was going just fine before the Moppies went haywire though. Everyone put in a lot of effort during the tournament, so it'd be a shame to just declare the tournament void now. Fine, let's pretend that the tournament ended normally then. Thing is, there were still 2 participants remaining when the tournament timer ended. If we want to determine a winner between Groza and Perry, we'll have to count the number of stickers they have, right? That's too much trouble, and why not just do a rematch? Lynn glanced at the commander expressionlessly. What? Can we not do that? I'll surrender first then. You guys do what you want. It is true that an abnormal situation occurred during the tournament, so if the participants have objections to the results, a rematch should indeed be considered. There's no need. I lost. Respect, man. Groza coming in clutch. Could argue, could be like, yeah, this will be a rematch, but no. Is always the better person. Groza lifts her arms, showing everyone the multicolored dye on her clothing. I checked my neural cloud records. When I landed a hit on Sabrina, a Moppy managed to land a hit on me as well. But I didn't notice it at that time. This happened before the Moppies went out of control, so this is Perry's win, without a doubt. Perry won. Running over from the storage area, Perry happens to arrive right at this moment. I got it all tied up. Some bases got broken in there, so I swept the pieces up as well. Good thing there were no other significant losses. Huh? What are you all staring at me for? Perry, we won. What? But Perry turns around, revealing to everyone that she too has a few splatters of dye on her back. Oh no. There were too many Moppies in the storage area. That's fine. Those muppies were out of control, so it doesn't count, right, Commander? The dolls all look around. The dolls all look towards Commander, who walks off the Perry. Correct. The champion of this tournament is Perry. Even though she got shot, but I don't think she knows it, and I don't think they're gonna say anything. Hmm? What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. We won the cash prize, you know? Yeah, it's a bit too much of a surprise. I did not expect this. Yeah. Perry's eyes well up with tears as she finished the sentence. Wait, why are you crying again? Haha, you've become a crybaby over the last few years. Don't cry, okay? We'll be able to use the prize money for the commander's gift soon. Sabrina immediately smacks her mouth shut with the palm. You idiot. A gift for me? Sabrina looks towards Perry for help. Perry sniffles and wipes away her tears. Yep, we fought for the cash prize because we want to buy a gift for you to commemorate our reunion. Ah. So be sure to wait for me, Commander. Once I manage to pick out the gift, I'll personally deliver it to you. You're making this such a grand occasion that I can't help but feel a bit embarrassed. Let me start by thanking you in advance for your intentions then. Other than that, I do have a request. What's that? Well, honestly, I want to thank everyone as well. I was kind of nervous and hesitant when Springfield invited me over for this event. It's been a long time since I last saw you guys, so I was worried that we've grown apart and that I might not get along with my new buddies. But now that I've reunited with you guys, I realized that not only do we manage to keep our bonds, but these new buddies of ours are cute and nice dolls as well. I treasure our reunion greatly, and I'm looking forward to spending more time with everyone in the future. I hope that we'll remain friends forever, fighting alongside each other and helping the commander together. In order to show my gratitude, well, I noticed that everyone's been preparing for the tournament over the past 2 days, and it seems that no one was able to rest well because of that. Since the Alamo is undergoing maintenance, and because this is a rare reunion for everyone, I would like to use a part of my cash prize and my savings to book the entire resort for a day. I hope that everyone can get some good rest. Ah, that sounds a great idea. I'll contribute. Perry, I'll contribute a part of my winnings as well. I'll use my contribution in food. Let's have a grand party tonight. The creation of an energy boosting tea will have to wait, but you can leave the details of the feast to me. If we're setting up a party, I don't think we have enough food left over from last night. Thank you for your hard work, Commander. We'll make sure you still get to eat more of our wonderful dishes tonight. Leave it to me. I can find a supplier who can deliver right away. If we're going to prepare drinks, I'll come as well. The vibes. Bro, Lind looks like such a little, like a little toughie, you know what I mean? Macchiato, Lind. They're both like edgelords a little bit. Michiru's sleeping. And so the party goes smoothly without a hitch. The dolls all surround the commander, spending a wonderful evening together. Yeah, she's got that kind of tough, edgy personality. You're in love. Listening to those familiar utterances of Commander over and over again throughout the evening, the past presents itself in front of the Commander once again. Commander? Bro, what are these sounds, man? Ah, Springfield. I didn't get that much quality rest lately, now that I'm able to relax all of a sudden. You were busy from morning till now, Commander. You must be quite tired. What kind of party is this? I am indeed somewhat sleepy now. Fisk, you promised to have a long chat, yet you're already sleeping now. Never mind, we have time in the future. I'll update Frostfall Squad on your status and let them know you're fine. Goodness, these two sleepy heads. It's hard to read the text. The dolls spent such joyful moments with the commander in the past too, but no, things have changed now. The commander of the present won't, and the commander slowly closes her eyes in a relaxed manner, surrounded by the joyful laughter and chatter of the dolls. You've been staring at the commander for a long time now, Macchiato. Oh no, I haven't let the commander try the desserts I made yet. Shush. Let's not wake her up. The dessert can be served in the morning. We should bring the commander to her room to rest. Springfield, can you ask 1575 for some assistance? 1575 was damaged in battle, so we sent it off for repairs in the early hours of the evening. Let me help. A gentle pair of arms helped prop up the commander, still in a hazy state of lethargy. Springfield, if I was the dude commander now, fantasy is going wild. It's me, Commander. Today's affairs are all complete, so please be at ease and have a good rest. Springfield, why don't you come in bed with me and turn on your heating regulations, modulators. This bed is cold. Her soft voice is akin to a lullaby. The endless bramble of thoughts circling the commander's mind all seemed to evaporate for a moment. The commander closed her eyes once again. This time, she does not wake up. The resort is peacefully silent at midnight, now that the party is over. Perry suddenly rises in the pitch-black darkness from sleep, rummaging in the dark room. Ooh, Perry, what's wrong? Oh, Shah loves golf girls. There's nothing wrong with that. Most people do, I think. Perry gives no reply. The only thing that Sabrina can hear in the darkness is Perry's footsteps slowly approaching. She sleepily opens her eyes. Her visual module only has time to capture a blurry petite figure. It is Perry, pointing a gun right at her. What? Thank you, Sabrina. I won't give up. What? Bang. The sound of gunfire cuts off Sabrina's shout. What the shit? Watch it end right there. Perry stows the weapon calmly. She turns to leave the room, walking into the pitch-black corridor. Bang. Bang. Bro, did she just kill all the dolls? Bang. The gunshots ring out one after another without stopping, but Perry shows no hesitation, walking by each and every room. What the... What a psycho! She turned out to be a freaking psycho mass murderer. The Springfield is missing. Never mind. I'll find her later. What the hell? Bro, I knew there was going to be some kind of like plot twist end, but this was unexpected. Perry stares at the door in front of her. After taking a deep breath, she pushes the door open and enters. Commander is sound asleep in the darkness. The same commander who she once fought alongside. The commander who had worked hand in hand with her for many years. Perry slowly raises her weapon, her gaze fixed on the figure in deep sleep. Bang. Wow, as if you ended on that. Wow! Ended up being a psycho little murderer. What the hell? Now I'm really looking forward to part 2. I did story day 1, I had to wait for the next chapter. Yeah, man. Holy crap, what an ending. I'll just get these done while I'm just taking all that in. I mean, she did kind of come into randomly out of nowhere, and you guys embraced her in the open arms. I mean, she kind of did it from the past, but it's been like many years, right? There's got to be something to it. There's got to be some kind of like I doubt she actually just went from each room to each room and just shot all the dolls and the commander in their sleep, and they all just died, and then the story ends. There's something to it for sure. Yeah, they'll probably explain it in some way. There's so many ways. It could be a simulation, it could be a dream, it could be, I don't know. Be a lot of things. But that is a very exciting way to end that part 1 though. Because we don't really know much about her. It's really good, not a Volunteer, but it's damn good. Okay, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, bro. We'll most likely do it in 2 parts. like I said, we'll do it. So next week or this week coming up, I want to do another. I want to do another artifact recovery session. So it'll be artifact recovery stream, 2 story streams, plus inverse cipher and something else. I'll figure it out. And then we should be good for next week. The only thing you're feeling as good at is because there's Dimitri there. I mean, they're probably good in their own respects, like the kind of story that they're trying to convey. I wasn't expecting that though. But it's like little psycho girl just killing everyone. It's not out of the realm of possibilities in animes and stuff. Yeah, me too. I was kind of expecting something a bit more wholesome. Because it was already fun from start to mid. Like it was like a fun little tournament thing. For a very unique environment. I was already pretty content with, you know, the tournament story idea. I'm looking forward. I'm really curious now. Bro, this derpy Colgate face always gets me. It's like the Modern Orient Express but in reverse. Yeah. I can't really make much comments because I don't really know anything about Perry. Is she part of Frostfall squad? So her and Lind are part of the same squad. What a little psycho, dude. What an absolute little psycho. Just murdered everyone. It just got so dark. I wonder if the gift that she was gonna get for the commander was like a bomb or something now. Or maybe she's a little delulu. Perry's of Thompson. Other similar Perry's also sold as far as I know, she's a trade broker. Ah, okay. In GF2 she's solo. Yeah, it's like, here you go, commander, here's your present. What's this, Perry? Why is there a countdown on it? Why is there a countdown timer on this present? That would have been that probably would have made more sense, like if they just extended the story a bit and she goes and buys the present. And it's like, oh, here's your present, Commander. But Perry couldn't make it to see you open it. And then as she opens it, it's just explosion and then end scene. Two platypus mass murderer. Nah, there's for sure something to it. I don't believe it for a second. We're gonna find out in the next part. Interesting way to end it on though. We'll see what it leads into. It's probably gonna lead into something. What are they doing? Oh. I don't think a doll can die from like a single bullet shot. I don't think it's that easy. I don't know. I mean, can you like completely destroy a doll from having like a point blank headshot to their head or something? I feel like they're a bit more resilient than that. They can get shot in the quick, but they have the neural clouds backed up as well though. So even if they were to quote unquote get shot and die, like quote unquote die, they could just come back again based on their neural cloud, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so like I said, there's even if they did die, there's always a way they can be like, oh, they died, but actually they didn't actually die. The commander, however, yeah, it's true. That's where it's scary. That's where it's a bit sus. It's worrying, sorry, I mean. There are so many ways to look at it. Someone could have hired her because she's close to the commander to assassinate the commander. And the commanders have some enemies. A lot of enemies. If anything, it probably says more about, you know, them being a bit too lax on security in such a harsh environment. Yeah, Girls Frontline 2 story over. When's Girls Frontline 3 coming out? I can't wait. Imagine that. Okay, cool. I'm glad that my collapse spaces and my tickets are back to where they were before I had my lost streak. Harry just wants to become human like RPK. What do you mean? No, I mean like just introducing her into the group to begin with, you know what I mean? Without knowing, because 10 years is a long time. Anyways, I'm sure we'll find out what's going on in the next story. RPK storyline was she was T-Doll who wanted to be human. What's RPK? Perfect. No, wait. Yeah, perfect. It's a gun? Oh, okay. Part of the fire squad. I see, I see. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap it up there. Like I said, we'll continue the story this week and do other content as well. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time for part 2. See you then. Take care. Hope you enjoyed. Enjoy some sharkery. Enjoy some sharkery feet. Alright, peace.